Holy moly.
Holy moly.
Right, character sheets.
Oh dear, that was not a good roll.
Man, I got a lot of flashbacks during that smudge.
Oh yeah?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was really good.
That was
That's
really
what I
good.
spent most of my time doing. I haven't prepped anything else.
That was great. It was worth it.
Nothing else.
It's fine, because it's going to take us the rest of the session to figure out what we're doing.
Yeah.
With initial roll of 19, Eve,
Oh, Eve.
you have the chance. You catch yourself sure-footed. Rise to your feet, taking a moment to try and decide what to do. If you have questions, you can ask me. If you'd like to look around, you can do that. But essentially, you have the next 6 seconds to either go through the portal and you can make it in that time, or don't go through the portal.
Okay. And
Can-
does it look? Yeah, go on.
Sorry, I was just going to say before, can we just get a quick roundup of who's in the room, who went through the portal?
Yeah. On your turn, you can, sure.
Get fucked with your questions. That is a question.
Motherfucker.
If Matthew has questions, he can ask them. Fine.
Does it
It's
cost me my
all-
turn to take stock
In
of who went
terms
to the
of
portal?
perception, taking stock, fine. Does not
Okay.
cost you as well.
All right. Does anyone of note that we are connected to personally? Have I seen any of those people go through the portal? Like Taplin's mom or Taplin's mom.
So you have all seen before the gas too thick to get a real sense of the whole expanse of the room. Remy, rapier in hand, Lady Sokol in another, a trail of halflings of Madame Fiona and her children. Take an opportunity, crouch down underneath some of the marble of this top floor. Arya's study, essentially. Take the opportunity when they could, between gaps of hobgoblins and cultists, between magical energy sparking. You saw them make a dash for it, and they escaped through the portal.
All right.
Other
I get-
civilians, sorry, Matt. Other civilians also have gone. You know that you've been slow, as quickly as possible, trying to get people through. Some of them did not make it. Struck down in their dashes, still with their bags and stuff, strewn out on the floor. Can't see their bodies anymore. It's too thick. The very, very lower layer of the room. You also see at this very moment, in front of you, just to the left, the armor-clad figure, coughing, struggling to breathe, her hair out behind her. Cast Landon. Take a stroll through the portal. Her form disappears in front of you.
All right. So basically, Ixarasa is on the way to fuck up the portal with some magic.
You know, off to your right, on the rightmost horn, the way you're looking at it, off to your right, the wounded form of Arya is struggling at the floor. You remember she was stabbed and poisoned.
Yeah.
You tried to help her recover, and she has, trying to keep the portal sort of open as possible. On the other horn, however, Ixarasa, having essentially called an end to the fight with this fog and her other spells that she's been doing, now casts her final spell, which essentially looks like, from all your view, you get the glimpse of her, and from what I just said also, she is trying to destroy the portal for good. And if you have a good glimpse of the horn, you can see it start to fracture and break. You can see the image start to fade, flicker, and not be as clear as it would.
Okay. All right, then I guess whatever I decide to do, as I'm doing it, I will call out to our people and just say that our people got through. They're safe, just so that no one's like, "Where's my mom?" or "Where's my whatever." So everyone caught
The
that.
tablet was saying, "Where's my mom?"
Where's my mom?
Wait a minute. Where's my mom?
Does it seem like the magic she was doing is already released and is now going to decay the portal, or is there any chance I could knock her off of that and buy more time for other people to get through?
Make an Arcana check.
Alrighty then.
Longest
myself.
6 seconds of my life, Matthew.
Well, I'm getting all the facts.
So we give him a chance.
I'm kidding. I'm enjoying this. Okay.
It's like super hot. When he starts to move, time will pass. But in the moment she's thinking,
16.
That's cool.
it is from your limited view. That is a good roll. From your limited view, knowing a bit about magic as you do, it appears with the damage already on the horn and already affecting the image in the portal, that whatever spell she has unleashed, she has already unleashed.
Okay. All right.
The portal is not yet destroyed. The portal is still up. You can still see the image of Mole Master behind it.
Yeah, but the damage is essentially done. So okay. All right.
You
I-
might assume.
If there's anyone near me, like a civilian that's struggling, I'll fucking hoist them up and run through the
Oh.
portal with them.
As you leap through.
That's my turn.
Zephyr.
Has Peony and Rogue gone through as well?
You have not seen them go through. Make me a perception check if you'd like to.
$17.
You see them off to the side where they were stood, where Peony had already set up a sort of aid station before this fight even begun to help people as they got back. You see them, and with 17 amongst the fog, they are unconscious on the floor. Peony face down on the floor, Rogue on top of her, big muscled arm, attempting to protect him. He is also unconscious.
And they're right at the other side of the room.
I would describe it as wherever you are, portals ahead of you.
Mm-hmm.
They are a equidistant triangle away from the, which is fair because they, I've got the map still here. They were a decent length. They were not in the center of the room. There's no way they are in between you and the portal. You would have to use your movement. You would have to divert your course. Give any chance to do anything to them.
That's tough.
Yep.
Up one of the horns. Good sized cracks appearing.
Boy.
And Madame Fiona and all the kids are through.
According to my shout out, it should be, yeah.
Do I guess sense what the others are thinking?
Make an insight roll.
Fuck. Go
Mindset
powers of
is
telepathy.
not good. Nope.
Can I read their minds?
Apart from Eve being the first to go through, no.
Did Eve go through?
I went through. I took a civilian with me.
Oh, okay.
I think I've got to go try and help Peony. That's what Zephy would do.
It's a big yikes. It's a big yikes, Tux. It's a bold move.
Let's see if it pays off.
Yeah, I'm gonna run over to them and see what I can do to them.
Yeah.
It's
You
fine,
look
I've
at the
got press.
portal.
Hey, it happens, right?
You look to them. Before you take that one step off course, something in your head says, the little voice that sounds like a familiar friend in your head says, "This is the right thing to do, but if I do this, I don't know if I'll have the chance to get back through this portal. Do you want to step or not?"
Yep.
Okay, what do you want to do?
I want to try and run over to them.
Okay. As described, Peony is essentially under her, making, I suppose, kind of a snap judgment. You get the sense that he was trying to do his best to kind of cover her, make a kind of like a bubble, like a little cave around his arms, around to protect her from the smog or the poison gas. He's sort of bodily on top of her. What would you like to do?
I think I'm going to try and get to her, knowing that she's like me and isn't as affected by poison as other people.
You are to her, she's unconscious.
Going to try and drag her away towards the portal.
Make a strength check.
Kaz, get those leaded dice out. I need you to shake them really good. Let's see what we got going, baby. Come on, dust them off.
17.
That's what I'm talking about.
Basic strength.
What's your athletic skill? It's obviously high.
99.
My athletics. It's a +7. No, so it'd be another +3. Sorry.
Your athletics modifier must be like high, right? Must be
Yes.
30.
So if you rolled athletics, it'd be like it'd be
been
another
20.
3. 20.
Yeah, it'd be 20.
You want to drag her towards the portal.
Great music, by the way, Smudge.
Yeah, he's good.
Never have I
You
pockets
push-
so much.
You push Rogue off of her. He is heavy. He is a large half-orc. And he is armored, at least in sort of studded leather. You do, and he just flops over. Grab Peony. And drag her. At half movement speed, you start to limp as much as you can with all your halfling might. She is a halfling. She does wear armor. She is heavy. Drag her as much as you can towards the portal. And that's the end of your turn. Lucas.
Would it be like, is it possible for me to like hold my turn until everyone else goes?
Yes.
I'll do that. So, which is just 2 more people, so I'll wait till they'll go.
But Lucas, if you don't act when it comes back around to you, you'll do nothing.
I'm going to say it before you finish your sentence. How about that? Okay.
What does that even mean? What sentence?
Exactly.
What's my...
God.
Kira.
Is Surik through the portal?
You think, as you remember, Surik isn't even here.
Where the fuck is Surik? I thought Surik
Right.
was here. I thought she was downstairs.
Surik, I might be misremembering, so correct me if I'm wrong. But Surik went out to distract Vorgan Sharix, to save Taplin,
Yep.
who dragged him away from the castle. She was there, she was throwing firebombs from the
Dicks.
window. If she got back, I'll just make a DM rule. You don't know about it.
Okay.
She was not in this top room
Okay.
when you got back from the prison.
She's not on the board. I got it. Okay, so Aya injured. Is Aya's concentration holding the portal open? Or is the spell just like... Does she look like she's holding a spell on?
Make an Arcana check.
That's a cool 21.
Okay. Aya is putting whatever magical energy she has left
Motherfucker.
into keeping the portal as it is. It is clearly not working. Or it's working exactly the way it's supposed to, but it is not keeping the portal open because with every millisecond that goes past, the image in the portal is fading. The damage to the horn is worse, and in fact, even now on Arya's horn, cracks are beginning to show. Avoiding her hands as she's on her, on one knee, cracks go around it as if like she's putting a little bit of, stopper in what's happening, but it's getting worse.
I take a look at Aya. What does her face say? Does she look at me?
She does not look at you. She looks. I always say this about her. She's very tired.
Yeah.
She's in pain.
Yeah.
She is actually. It's not that she's tired. She is now drained. She's exhausted. She is doing all she can to focus. You heard her not only, seconds ago, plead with you guys to go through the portal and find help. She, doing so, cost her even more of what was left in the tank.
So Zephy is grabbed Cast. There's two little halflings trying to get through the portal.
Peony.
Peony.
Where's Cast?
Gone.
She's gone through. All right. So an unconscious Peony, two halflings. Does it look like they're gonna make it, or is it dicey as fuck?
Dicey as fuck.
I'm gonna run to Zephy. How close are they to me, and how close are they to the portal? Ballparking.
I would say if you were looking at the portal, they would be an equilateral triangle length away from where you are.
That sounds about right.
Yes.
Just geometry. That is.
It's not side dimension, it's triangle,
Okay.
right?
All right.
You know that Zephy quicker on her feet than you are. Much
That
quicker
is true. That
You know
is
that.
true.
from your fights.
Even with those little legs.
Shit. All right. I'm going to. I think I'm going to run up to Zephyrabella. And
As you start to take that one little step, a friendly voice in your head says, "It's Kira. It's now or never. I'm a hero. I know I am. I have it inside me. But what is the heroic thing to do? Is the heroic thing to go through the portal? Is the heroic thing to save Zephyrabella, my friends? If I try, I may not have the time to escape.
Kira's flaw is I would rather do something dramatic and impressive, even if it's risky. And after the first step towards Zephyrabella, she turns into a brown bear.
Yeah.
She's got one more spell slot left. She's the other one to dimension door Aya across the freaking thing to keep the portal going. This one, she's going to turn into a brown bear, and she's going to freaking fastball special
How
these
do you
two
turn
through the
into
portal.
How do you turn into a brown bear
I'm going to cast a spell.
as an action?
Yep.
So you're going to use your action to turn into a brown bear. And
Motherfucker.
you think about it.
So I don't have an
before you
action left
cast-
to vault
You
them.
think about it before you cast the spell. I can turn into a brown bear now. That will help me get there quicker. But what time do I have when brown bear Kira gets there?
I've always wanted to play a bard, you know?
Won't
Small
have an
voice.
got a
action.
Small
rope.
voice. The small voice says.
I won't have an action. I need someone else to have the action. I turn Taplin into a brown bear, and then I run through the portal.
The ball's in your court, buddy.
So what's the spell?
I'm gonna cast polymorph. I'm gonna polymorph Taplin.
What's the range?
Let's hit that button.
Is
60
it
feet.
global?
It's a 60-foot range.
60-foot range. Yeah, I just need to maintain concentration on the spell. So I think if I run through the portal and just stay concentrating, I think Taplin stays a brown bear for as long as he's got some hit points to do so.
Taplin, you feel yourself turn, if you allow it, into a brown bear as that sort of fur grows over your eyelids, and you adjust your brown bear vision, your new brown bear vision. You see Kira just hoofing it. And Kira, you jump through the portal.
I just give him one of these. Jump through the portal.
Wait, I need a proper explanation. I think to myself in my bare head.
This much didn't think about this one. He was thinking about this whole thing.
Yeah.
So you have the choice.
Surely we was. Yeah. That's what Kira would do. That is absolutely what Kira would do. She'd try and give Taplin as much strength as humanly possible to do something this round. And then
I mean, it is on brand for our previous encounters.
yeah, absolutely. It's always Taplin goes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a big bear running straight to that portal here in a second.
That's a really good point. Kira would have turned into a brown bear and then not had an action. She probably would have done that. But that voice in her head, yeah. She's going to turn Taplin and go. And then just hope.
Taplin, your turn.
Can I wait till after Bill's gone?
Can I wait until the portal's closed?
Can you do that?
It's your turn.
I run to the portal.
Got him.
You slow off your feet on the rare occasion. Why is it so funny? But you haven't actually got me. What? You're fine.
Got him.
It got me.
Slow off your feet for the first time in your life. You now plant them and then make a beeline for the portal.
Yes.
You run past the former Taplin, his spine elongating and hunching over as he
It's a
turns
bear.
into a bear. To the left of you, Zephy is desperately trying to drag the unconscious body of Peony, another halfling who you don't really know that well, as you go through the portal.
I'm done. That's me.
Tap. This is it, buddy. Now, the horn is basically falling apart. Bits of it are falling off on both sides. Magic, Ixaras's sort of dark, black magic is seeping out of it, grasping it and wrenching it apart. And the portal itself is still open. It's a swirling pile of energy, but there's no clear image in the portal right now.
Sorry, what was that about the image?
There's still a swirling energy, still a swirling gateway.
Yeah.
Unclear, like you cannot see the city beyond it.
Right.
Whereas when this first went up, it was like crystal. It was like crystal clear. It was
right.
Like looking out a window.
So, Zephy and what's it are not through the portal yet, right?
No.
Everyone else is through.
Aya is the only other person.
Of our of our like crew. The rest of the crew is through, right?
Mm-hmm.
This is a very this is gonna test your memory maybe, but do I know where Oppa is and Povin? I feel like we haven't seen them for ages, but do I remember when we last saw them and what they were doing?
I mean, I don't know. You're just a lot of time.
So I'm sorry to perhaps remind you. I believe that Oppa, your nursemaid since you were a child, is currently deceased.
How did she die?
Killed in the mines.
In the cave, buddy.
No, not in the cave. In the ensuing battles and being taken prisoner. She did not last out. She did not survive.
Where my dad died, in the same place?
Yeah, she was captured there and she died. You know that because you saw Povin down there too. He's the one that had to break that news.
Yeah, I do remember that.
To your knowledge, you would have looked out for him. He did not follow you through the portal from the castle. Last you saw him, he had a rusty short sword in his hand and was fighting with Brawling Ghoul and the rest of the welcomers who were had been captured and then were rising up to make as many civilians as possible be able to get out of there.
Okay. So I'm going to... My primary aim is to get Zephy and what's it through the portal, because that is what Cora tasked me with. Sorry, Kira.
Through her mind. Yeah.
Yeah, through her point. Through a telepathic point, she sent me a message, and it said, "Get them through the portal." So that's my primary goal.
Small voice in your head.
I would say by now, with Zephy's strength, just her natural strength, but also the strength that she's summoned up from here, with a high strength roll and therefore a high athletics roll, she's pretty close to the portal. She's probably 5 feet away, Moot baby, as you start running. If you are running, she's there. Well, so just a game mechanic thing. She's had her go right this turn.
Yeah.
So if we were playing with minis, like at the end of this turn, like she is not.
Yeah.
Whatever's gonna happen at the end of your turn, at the end of this round,
right? Yeah.
She ain't there. She wasted. Not wasted, but she used all of her action, all of her movement to get to this point.
And where's Aya?
Crouched down, coughing on the side of the horn. The bit that she's holding now completely cracked too. And she sort of takes a step away, looks at her hands, her magic fading. There's nothing else she can do about this.
Okay. So she's next to the portal. Zephy's 5 feet away from the portal. How far away are they from each other?
So I would say like 10 feet from each other.
Sure. And how far am I from the portal?
Doesn't matter.
I feel like it's
movements. A round of
like
movements.
it's in fact very important. A round of movements, me. But I'm a bear, so I've maybe got a little bit more, right?
Do
Might
you?
have 40.
I've got 40
You've
feet.
got 40, yeah.
So I reckon
That
here's
is
what I'm
a
thinking.
decent chunk of movement speed.
Since I'm a brown bear, so I'm gonna try. This is what I want to do. I want to run to the portal. I want to push Zephy and what's it through, and then I want to grab Aya and chuck her through.
And with your strong bare paws, you start to run. You cover the ground super quickly. You're a bear. Make me a bear strength check to essentially shove them, I suppose, into the portal. Correct? Tell me if I'm.
Yeah, correct. Yeah. So D20 plus 4 is my strength modifier.
Good luck, buddy.
21. Pretty good. I'm okay with that.
You run up, and then with your sort of bare snout, almost like under the unconscious body of Peony, you and just like lunge and push them into the portal. You look round at Aya. Completely gone, I'd say, from the realms of awake people who have energy. She slumps back on her bottom. She looks back at you. And she shakes her head. As you start to step towards her, you hear that voice. Despite being a strong bear, you've used time and energy to push these two through. You look at Aya. You do not know if you can make it to her and make the portal at the same time.
Oof.
Because she is now, sat a little ways back on the floor, away from the portal. She just can't move. She's so spent. And to get through the portal, she's gonna have to walk like a diameter around a certain radius around. It's not as if she can just like slump herself forward into it. She's
Sure.
not even there. She's perpendicular, or she's alongside the actual gateway.
I am hearing that voice in my head.
You always have a choice. So despite the
Yeah.
voice, you can do whatever.
I listen to the voice, but I make the decision to go to her, and I'm just gonna, like Leonardo DiCaprio in that movie with the bear, I'm just gonna like grab her like a bear would grab a body, a human, and just fucking like sling her through the portal. Like grab her by her head. No, I'm not really gonna grab her by her head, but like I'm not gonna try and pick her up gently and walk her through. I'm just gonna try and sling her through like a bear, because I'm a bear.
It's bold strategy.
Pays off.
Okay.
And as I do it, I'm gonna say something, but she won't
In
understand
bear.
because I'm a bear.
It's awkward. You see, Neros, bears have a low accuracy when throwing humans further than 10 feet, so this maneuver here by Tux is going to be really, really darn fast. What's gonna happen?
I don't need accuracy. The portal's right there.
This DM stumped on this one, Neros.
Yeah, I'm not sure how he's gonna get out of this one, Bill.
Bear with me.
Yeah, no worries.
You're gonna let the
Wow.
Bear.
Wow.
He still got it, ladies and gentlemen.
Quick on his feet, I'll give him that.
Yeah. I do wonder if Tux is another character drawn up. What do you think he's got going on?
You know what? I think it's a bluff. I think it's a bluff. Yeah.
Probably right. Probably right.
In fact, this is the play the whole time.
I've made a roll.
Let's see if it plays off.
Right roll.
I made a croissant.
As you you Aya looks up at you, knowing it's you. She looks in your bare eyes, but sees Taplin's eyes. She knows your intent. And bear with me, get a little outside of the rules. She will cast a spell. She raises one hand, and a blue energy forms, and then whoop, you get hit with a wave of force, essentially pushing you back towards the portal. To choose, you may, to decide what actually happens in this, contest her chance to thunder wave you back. Okay?
Mhm.
So if you want to contest it, because this is what she would do, I believe. I think this is fair on the DM's part.
See,
You'd have to make a Constitution saving throw to withstand the blast. Does that make sense?
Yep.
So Constitution saving throw. If you succeed, you do your thing. You do whatever you want. If you fail, you're being pushed back towards the pool.
That's fair.
With some, theater of the mind.
What's the DC?
That's how Bill, thank you for asking that question. Because I will answer it in about 30 seconds. When
I use the bear's constitution, right?
Yeah, plus
yes,
3.
absolutely. You are a bear.
But what would the bear's save be? Would it still be +3?
Yeah, it doesn't have any special saves.
But yeah, I guess
Sorry,
bears aren't proficient in saving throws.
I more picked it because it has opposable thumbs than anything else. It's big and it's got hands.
Yeah. Do I get some kind of bonus for my opposable thumbs?
Sorry, bear with me one sec. I just can't quite. I want to make sure we're all true and correct.
it's gonna suck if Tapling gets left behind because of him being polymorphed into a bear.
Be hilarious.
What the fuck?
Kira would never know. We can't tell her.
He would probably notice.
It would destroy her if she knew.
Chaplin's making his own decisions.
Sorry, please bear with me.
What's that for?
Hmm?
Are you not deliberately making bear puns?
No. It's the same pun over and over again.
Yeah,
No.
you've made it 4 times.
I just need to pause.
Yeah.
Just looking for a get out clause. That's what I'm trying to do.
That's good.
8 plus 5 is 13, plus her intelligence is 4. 17.
Do you need a 14 on the die?
The spell save DC.
17.
She's a proficiency 5. That's a good spell save, DC. She is a powerful wizard, I suppose.
Yeah, she is.
You almost sound surprised.
Okay. You ready? 17.
Hey,
That's a 20.
I guess you're staying behind.
Oh boy. Should double down on that.
Yeah.
She draws up this force and then she boom! But you, determined in your bear form, grab her, swing around at like a 360 arc, and throw her
So I
spent
grab her
exhausted
like
body.
by the like scruff, right? Of like the front, but like the scruff of her clothes. I grab her and I bring her in close to me, and I say,
Of course.
even though she won't understand me, I say, they need you more than me. And then
He has to roll for accuracy, right? I'm just throwing it out there.
No, he doesn't need to roll. No, it says he's a bear. He knows what he's doing.
It's
Have
a
you
bear
ever
and
thrown
it's
a
a
body
fucking
before?
great
I
portal.
think he knows what he's
Have
doing.
you thrown a body, Bill?
It's tough. It's hard when you gotta. It depends on the body. It's hard to throw at a certain distance. I'm just throwing it out there.
It's
Okay.
like missing the sea with a pebble.
He's just fucking with you.
She looks at you, hearing you talk to her as a bear, but with no understanding. She lets out a disappointed sigh as she gets swung around, thrown through the portal. What would you like to do now?
Run to the portal.
I'd like to turn to Ixorasa or Ixis. Which one is it?
Ixorasa.
Ixorasa. I got it right. Okay. You gave me a funny look, and I was like, "Oh, it's the wrong."
No, not at all. Never. I would never give you a funny look.
I just
Oh.
turned to Ixorasa and, give a bear growl.
Sorry, can you just so I'm in the moment, can you just give me the little
Sure.
growl again? Give me the growl
It's
again.
I'm not usually a bear. It's not.
As she looks at you as the portal flickers out, gone. The top of the horn that she is nearby cracks, begins to fall, is saved by a tendril of black magic that is basically enveloped and got inside of these structures. Holds it in place there, and the energy pulsates slowly, 1, 2, and then the whole thing explodes. Izarasa looks at you, smiles, for she is enveloped in the explosion as well. And the world around you in your bear form goes completely dark. As you are 100% knocked unconscious from a giant explosion. Give me 1 sec, I'm going to do another roll.
Are we rolling for which campaign book we're going to start?
rolling for which plane of existence I end up on.
Oh yeah.
Smithy becomes lord of the water plane.
I think you just stay a bear forever. Actually, is what happens.
Oh, it makes it a permanent transformation.
Oh,
and then
that
you
would
get
be-
a lot of stuff.
You're trapped in a bear's body. You're a cocaine bear, is what it is.
I just become a druid. Like my class just changes.
That's it.
Half man, half bear,
That's it.
half
All
pig.
revenge.
Not
Okay.
welcome among the humans. Not welcome amongst the bears.
The Disney movie.
I tried.
Tail of Smithy. Man bear.
Eve,
Yeah.
as fast through the portal,
Yep.
you walk through it. Your senses are. Sorry, I need to change music. Your senses are suddenly overridden with a thick smell of salt. Your skin is bombarded with something that you haven't felt for at least maybe a month. Fresh air on your skin. It's cold. Cold sensation. And your eyes are temporarily blinded. You have to squint. Hold your one hand on the sphere. Shield your eyes from what is the morning sun on your face again for the first time in quite a while.
So
The
there's
next
sunlight.
sense.
Yeah, go on.
Sorry, it's sunlight. Yeah, it's sunlight. There's wind. There's smell. The next scent that sense catches up with you is your concept of gravity. As you realize you are not on the ground, you do not have feet on the ground. In fact, you are 20 feet in the air above a vast openness of ocean.
Cool.
The civilian in your hand falls first. That's sort of like jolts your arm as gravity takes their hold on them too, and you are both falling towards the water. What would you like to do? Any
Oh.
little sparrows anywhere there? Got
Uh,
any wings to sprout?
20 feet fall into water?
20, 25 feet maybe?
Sure.
Wearing your armor, yeah?
Yep. But I can swim in armor. I'm proficient.
Mhm.
I'm strong. I have apparently a potion of water walking that has been in there for
Oh!
at least 6.5 years.
Mhm.
RL
That's
time.
hilarious.
So I'm just gonna hit the water and then quaff that.
How many
It's
hit
like
points
that.
do you have?
33.
Wow.
That's fine. I'm not even gonna roll. I'd only say if you were on the door of being unconscious.
Yeah, it would definitely
Would
hurt.
we even bother thinking about the kind of
That's not good.
the idea that you might be knocked unconscious?
Right.
So you fall. You hit the water. You drink the bottle, right?
Yeah.
Okay, still holding on to the civilian.
No.
At what point do you let go?
Probably briefly, but right before we hit the water surface. I'm not
Yeah,
gonna
okay,
use my momentum to catapult him even further down than necessary.
Okay, so yeah, you do that, and then you just whoop, 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 whoop. You're suddenly stood up straight in the water. It's like standing on a bed of jelly. It's standing on a waterbed. As it moves underneath you, you
Fine.
are stood on it. It has form for you for a moment.
Well, he was wounded. Well, he was on the ground when I grabbed him, came through with him. So I'm gonna try and if I can reach out and grab it, if I can.
He's like struggling. He's shocked. And yeah, he grabs hold of you. Make me a strength check.
right.
Let's do an athletics check.
Sure. 12.
12 is okay to hold on to him.
Yeah.
You grab him. He slips out of your grasp. You grab him with the other hand. He's the kind of a middle-aged guy, balding hair, maybe just any hair, grey hair at the sides, weathered face. He looks up to you in just desperation, especially when you drop him the first time. But then he grab hold of him again. He just, I think, looks at you, I suppose, with a sense of relief that you're here, a great hero, here with him in what is a seemingly crazy situation.
Cool.
Kira,
Yep.
Yeah.
what exactly the same for you? All those same senses. You are now hovering and now very quickly falling into an open expanse.
People just hear, "Oh fuck!" I hit the water. Belly flop hard.
How many hit points?
38.
How many hit points do you have? You're fine too. Those guys have hit points. We could carry on the fight.
Redcon. Let's rewind.
Splash into the water. It is calm out here. It's peaceful. Maybe a perception check.
That's a 4.
Can't see. You're watering your eyes. Ah, it stings. Oh, you don't see shit. You're very unaware of anything happening around.
Okay. Yeah, I just kind of splutter around and like, the fuck? Where? What? Why is the portal into the sea? I just like splash around and try and look up to see the portal and see other people jumping out. And
Lucas.
if I can,
Sorry.
I'd just like to ready an action to heal somebody. I think that's what she would do.
Heal
know.
some. Okay, in case someone drops onto you.
Yeah.
Makes sense. Makes sense.
In case anybody's unconscious. You know, that's the real thing she's looking for is, you know, if anybody comes out the portal unconscious into water.
Hmm. Sorry, bear with me 1 second. Just. Got to do something. Okay, cool. Sorry about that. So, Lucas,
Smudge.
same for you as the next through the portal, I believe. My list is right.
Oh boy.
What
Oh.
you begin to fall.
Ouch.
You're probably, to be honest, you're even higher up.
Oh no! Why?
You-
Why'd you do
You're a
that?
good probably 30, 40 feet up even.
Okay.
A long way. A longer way than you've been never free fallen from this height before. Anything you'd like to do while you have a brief moment to think about it before you actually hit the water?
No.
No? It's fine. What happens to you will come back to you in a second.
Oh, so I'm just hovering there. Okay, I like it. Okay.
No, you're falling.
Oh, okay, I'm falling. Okay.
Zephy, you come out the portal around the same height, again, over this open expanse of water. And you obviously agree to all these senses, but this overriding fear So you're about to plummet into your worst nightmare.
Yep.
Okay.
Yikes.
You hit the water. I suppose you're holding. You got a death grip on Peony.
Yep.
Make an athletics check to make sure you try and stay on top of it.
Is that with disadvantage?
I think disadvantage even when you're in the air, just because it's so scary.
Yeah.
Uh, 10.
Yep.
That's 10. That's 10 with disadvantage. Okay, cool. It's not so bad. You're able to grip hold of her. It's okay. You don't have the best grip on her, but you hit the water. As you hit the water, you lose your grip momentarily. She just floats there, face down on the water, unconscious still. What would you like to do?
Well, I think I am freaking out like anything, so splashing around, but I'm going to try and splash and tip her over if I can, but I'm just literally just like...
So I'm going to say maybe just one more athletics check. So you sort of, with the 10, sort of lose your good grip on her. She's not very far away from you. I think you need at least another 10 to get to her and flip her over again with disadvantage again.
Yeah, sorry, I switched off again.
Sorry.
It's 12.
12? And you're able to do so. Lucas,
Yeah, buddy.
as you fall, you brace yourself for the impact of what you assume is going to be cold water. You don't mind a swim, I suppose. You're used to it. You breathe properly, sort of pivot your body to splash in. This is a long way up, probably longer than you've fallen before, but you get ready. And before you hit the water, you stop. You find yourself suspended, probably just 5 feet above the water, hanging in the air.
What?
It's happening! I'm flying!
He says,
Oh God! After all these years of practicing.
Lucas, you look around. You're shouting. It's calm in these waters.
Oh God!
Those already in the water and who've got came first are able to hear shouting, but it seems like he's a long way away from you guys.
Are you guys
Maybe
okay down there?
Potentially even too long to hear exactly what he's saying, but you do hear the familiar sort of drawl, I guess, the familiar tones of Lucas from a long way away. Lucas, you look around and you just see a myriad, I suppose, of bobbing heads, 2 pairs of people and one more. And then also from the sky, another conscious lone body falls and flashes into the water.
Do I recognize
like
who it is?
Flops like a fish, in fact. Make me a perception check.
Okay, hold on. That's a 1. That's a 1, boss.
Haven't got a clue. Just looks like is that a rag? Is that, I don't know who, you know,
Like potatoes?
overwhelmed with the, what's happening here.
What's happening? Do I got like perfect balance? Am I?
Perfect balance?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Can I
you feel,
control
yeah.
this situation?
Oh, so what do you want to try and do?
Like Peter Pan up. Like, can I move?
Peter Pan up.
Can I move around?
Move in the sense of you seem to be held in place, but you can move on a point. So you could sort of flip yourself like this. You can't. You try swimming.
Yeah. I don't know how to swim.
Doesn't
Lads!
work.
How do you not know how to swim?
Fuck off. Is that true? No,
But-
it's not.
You owned a boat.
I ride the boat, exactly.
You can't be but you have to tell me if you're a pirate who can't swim.
I'm just kidding.
You
I'm
have to say
kidding.
so at the beginning.
Are you guys okay? Hello?
No immediate answer. Anyone here? Can anyone hear Lucas? Would like they try and come
Yeah,
back to him?
sure.
Matthew, make a performance check if you want to try and project your voice to get out to him.
Gotcha.
I'm not feeling too good,
10.
Mr. Stark.
It's 10.
Yeah, not great.
So not great. Bill, you do hear it though across the waves. You hear a female voice from somewhere, from one of these bobbing heads in the water. There's like they look like they're sort of stood. They're lower than you, stood on the water, grabbing a bobbing head, kind of who's reaching up, but they're a long way away. But
Okay, I think I'm settling down. My eyes are kind of getting accustomed to the sun now. I think I can focus a little bit. Can I just real quick just survey? Do I see any bodies of land? Any boats? What do I see here?
maybe another perception check.
Also-
No, wait, hold on, no. You can't make me another perception check. Your perception check was the 1. You're just fuck.
I'm sorry.
Like, do you see the land? Like, I would say, Bill, you're not
Still-
in the right.
yeah.
You're not in the right
Okay.
mind
I'm okay. Okay,
to be able to find where
got you.
to center yourself,
Copy.
see exactly where you're going.
Affirmative. Just let me know when I can go again, Chief.
You hang there for 10 seconds or so. Let's say you hear
Oh, it's 2 turns.
you hear a certain voice from across the waves, but can't see them. When from under you, the water, which is a lovely pale blue, Bill, you actually recognize. You do recognize the.
I know we're by the waterman. I mean, right.
You know, you've seen many bodies of water.
I know them all. This is the Gulf of Mexico. I know this is it.
This is a very familiar shade, I'd say, a very familiar shade of water. Despite the bad perception roll, you know it to be the quite calm waves of the Moonsea.
It's Moonsea. The blue, the teal.
Exactly, it's got that kind of tinge to it,
Mm-hmm.
sort of almost magical tinge. And as you're looking down at the tinge, that begins to glow a little red rather than sort of the pale moonlight blue of the Moonsea.
The entire
Glow-
water.
Just maybe I'd say like a 5-foot radius, almost sort of directly in front and below you.
Okay, sorry. Continue.
Glows red and begins to bubble. And out of it comes a familiar figure. A large, muscular, wearing armor, a bearded devil that you've met before. You met
Get the
this
fuck
guy. You met this guy
And the card
In-
game.
in the bottom of Denlaw's tower.
Oh my God! What is he coming in? What is he doing? Say
Ah,
it. Say it.
Nice to see you again, my
Just
friend.
say it. What's he doing?
Are you quite all right?
Friend! I'm gravely wounded. My friends. It's,
Yes, I don't care about that. I haven't felt your presence for some time. Where have you been?
I'm
Have you
waiting
been,
waiting your present.
I
A deal's a
thought-
deal, eh?
What brings you out here?
In search of my treasures that was promised to me, my friend.
I see. I thought I found you in some sort of predicament. No, I saved you from what could have been a deadly fall into this water.
Oh, this is your work, yeah? I thought I'd mastered the art of flying.
I'm afraid not, my
Maybe you could teach me one day, yeah?
friend.
How about double or nothing to teach me to fly next time? How about that?
I'm afraid I haven't bought my cards this time, but perhaps we'll find each other soon.
I hope so. It was a pleasure.
Remind me, the details of our deal. I'd make many with mortals such as you.
It was a boat that was really big, with that could sail the water and the sky, and there is a huge sail, a big white sail with blue outlines and gold trim, with tassels at the end,
So it was-
and just small
tassels.
tassels at the end. And the boat was a dark oak boat was the deal. We talked about this, with several compartments inside, including the captain's quarters with my name on it. The wheel was a dark wood trimmed with a gold-like substance, gold. And yeah,
Such specificity.
we talked about this. You might have been drunk. I don't know if you remember this or not.
I must have been. Even your weak human ale sometimes takes its toll.
Did you bring it?
A deal is, of course, a deal. I had to pull several strings on my particular level to make this happen for you. But, like I say, a deal is a deal. And he motions sort of like behind him, Bill, and you, like a child, getting their present at Christmas, begin to see the water bubble, a large patch of water bubble, and from it, something begins to rise up. First a mast, and then a large white sail with a blue trim, and then the hull, oak with gold trimmings, rises up from the water, up, and eventually passes the water to float above the ocean ahead of you. What will you name it, Captain? As a brand new airship awaits you outside.
Whoa!
Oh, it's glorious!
Airship.
Is Lucas crying? Is he excited?
Oh, full tears.
We'll just wait while all your friends are drowning elsewhere. in the
While you have your
No.
moment.
Not a problem.
We need this. Let's. My friend. We need to save my friends.
Indeed. Come.
Let's do that. I can't.
And then he begins to walk in the air towards the ship, and almost like drags you along with him as you come down and land on the deck of the ship. To rescue your friends, you'll need a crew. I'd recommend some skilled and experienced sailors, but for now, these men will do. And he sort of clicks his fingers, and like these sailors who look a lot like your crew from before, just sort of magic, just half a dozen sailors, and they will greet you like nothing ever happened, like you're an old friend, like Captain, and begin to get to work like on the sails. Someone's got a broom. They're scrubbing it, and then one of them runs up to you and says, "What are your orders, Captain?"
Guys. Aye, mighty! Batten the hatches! We must pick up our mates on the ground there! Get them, quick! Get them on the boat! Now!
Make me maybe a persuasion roll.
Okay! It's hard not to cry. Oh, the kid's a natural.
Oh yeah. These guys snap into action for you, just like old times on the Daffodil. As this ship moves into operation, begins to be able to sort of float around. They keep it at a low altitude. What would you like to direct them to do?
We have to go to the bobbing heads and pick my mates up. You know.
All right. Make me a perception roll. A new one now.
Dunzo. What else you got?
Okay, so you managed to be able to see from, let's say, your advantageous view on the deck of the ship. You see Zephy struggling with an unconscious body. Further away, you see another unconscious body. You see what you believe to be the kind of auburn hair of Kira, treading water as best she can. And then you see the very discernible figure of Eve stood up on the water. Her arm's getting tired, but she's like switching to carry what looks like somebody else in the water. Who do you want to go through first? With speed through.
I think we see
Again,
Zephy. We see a Zephy. We gotta get Zephy. I see the Zepster. Bam. Gotta go. I see Kira, I think, close by. Gotta swoop Kira up. Then I see Eve over here doing her thing. Bam. Swing by, drive by, swoop her up.
Cool. As you haul your compatriots back, you guys, are you in a dream world? What is happening? Over to you to have a conversation.
We're on the boat now.
Yeah, I want to know the reaction when you see this damn boat pull up by you in the distance, and you see me standing there with my leg like propped up on the thing, just looking.
In his most heroic pose,
Bloody.
Lucas Crestford pulls you guys one by one from the water.
Oh, Captain, my Captain.
My lady, how fare ye?
Well now.
Well now.
Well now. What? I thought we would. I thought we'd drown. I thought we were gonna drown.
Now Lucas Crester at the head of the boat.
Was it not worth gambling your soul? Isn't it great?
Oh
that paid off?
my God, Eve. Where's Taplin? We got to pick Taplin up. Do you see Taplin anywhere?
He's
My
right
friend,
behind
there is one more of your compatriots in the water. Pointing
Go!
to
Quick!
unconscious body floating in the water.
Quick!
As you and the
Get
crew
Taplin!
and your assembled compatriots dredge up the last thing you can see in the ocean here, in this patch of area. It has been strewn about by the sort of malfunctioning, decaying portal. That's why it's thrown you around. But you dredge up the last person, and that last person is Glenmere, unconscious.
Oh.
Quick! Is she on the boat? Get her on the boat!
Yeah.
You there! Get her on the boat!
So the boat captain.
To the boat!
I'd
Quick,
like
someone! We need medicine!
cast healing into Aya. I realize Peony needs it as well, but
Do you do the same to Peony?
Yeah,
You picked up
I
Peony
don't mind spending the
first, so
spells.
do you have enough? Do you have both?
yeah,
Two
I've
slots?
got one at 3 and one at 4, I think, or one at 2
So,
and one at 3.
you can cast that. They're still unconscious, absolutely knackered, but stabilized and happy. You feel like, in your amateur doctor's opinion, a bit of rest, a bit of time. Hopefully they'll rouse and feel a little bit better. But they'll probably have a pretty bad hangover.
Get them to the ship quarters and quick!
I can.
Keep an eye on them. Stay down there. Make sure they're okay. Yell if you need something.
Where's Taplin?
Did you hear me, sir?
I can.
Alright. Sorry, Kira. I had to get
Where's
these guys.
Taplin? Where's Taplin?
Does anyone see Taplin in the water here? Or does anyone have any kind of magic to look for him?
who was the last one to see him? Because I went through first.
I turned him into a bear.
You turned him into a bear?
Into
Bear?
a bear.
Why don't you
Why?
do that?
Oh, it seemed like a good idea at the time. And there were too many
What's
people
the bear
that
gonna do?
they have opposable thumbs.
Use the crow's nest. Do you see any bears in the water?
Oh God. And you just left him there in the form of a bear?
Yes.
It's Taplin. What do you think he did? Something stupid.
Hey! He's not here to defend himself.
Bear form should have protected him a little.
Crow's
drop-
nest! Anything!
Do you still feel the concentration? Can you drop the spell on him? Maybe he's in the water.
I don't
Drowning
think the
as a bear?
spell is still running. I don't
Quick,
feel it.
navigator! Take us up 200 feet. We must be able to see more of the ocean here. Look for the man. Higher.
Captain, as the mechanisms of the ship, which you haven't even had a chance to explore or understand, begin to whirl into motion, making noise. They rumble up, and you begin to rise to the altitude you want.
Everyone just pick a direction and look.
Look around.
Everyone make a perception check if you like.
Oh, I'm on fire, dude. 24, 24, 24.
Nice.
17.
11.
So, Lucas, scanning, you can't see anything. You can't see any people in the water anymore. You feel like you have the guys to circle around, bring the ship around as many times as possible. You're running from, port to starboard, trying to find any sign of life in the water. Can't see anything. Most certainly no bears.
Guys.
Yeah.
I don't see anything.
No, I don't either. Did you not make it out?
Fuck. I don't know.
Zephy, how did you get through the portal? Because you went off to save Peony.
So Zephy is in a corner, just rocking herself back and forth. 'cause
She's
she can
real.
hit-
She's
Oh,
real
okay.
wet.
Well, I still asked that question down
What?
to her.
And all I'm saying is like, he went for Aya. He went for Aya. He went for Aya. He went for Aya. That's all I'm
Okay.
doing.
Oh god, Jeffy's got a toe.
Oh, shit. Well, Kira, I'm not trying to shovel blame here, but I think you somehow gave Taplin the tools to be a hero, and as a result, he saved Aya, and now he's stuck up there, or wherever he is now.
So Aya will know. Alright.
I think it's safe to assume that he's still in the tower.
Fuck.
Because realistically, what is a bear gonna do?
Try to be a goddamn hero, Taplin.
Well, friend, the bearded devil says to you, sorry, Kira. Seem to find yourself from one predicament into another.
Aye.
But I hope at least you're satisfied with your prize. I hope it serves you well.
Thank you, bearded devil.
It is my pleasure. I'm sure somewhere around this thing there is a, what do you call it? A handbook, an instruction manual with all the ins and outs on how this thing works.
No need.
No, of course, my friend. I will see you soon, hopefully. Maybe
Alright.
for another gamble.
Double or nothing. You're on.
And he gives you one of these.
Get one of those.
As he pulls you close, Bill, he whispers in your ear, he says, "Ha ha ha, next time, perhaps I won't let you cheat." As he whoomp disappears.
It's a sore loser. Fair and square. Fair and square.
Those with perception rolls over 10, which is the rest of you guys, apart from what is a catatonic Zephyrabella. do realize, obviously, as you're looking, you can see landmass. You find yourself above the Moonsea, but not very far from land. And what you see is a city on the coast. There's a harbor surrounded by what looks like to be kind of arid, rocky desert, leading up very quickly to some quite tall mountains to the sort of southeast of your current position. You know it's southeast based on the position of the sun in the morning. Maybe Bill's airship has a little couple of compasses somewhere, like they do in Sea of Thieves, like mounted to the handrail. To the southeast appears to be your intended destination, the city of Mulmaster. You're a few miles away.
Can I climb to the crow's nest? Sorry.
You certainly can. Lucas climbs to the crow's nest.
Sorry, I didn't know just about that. If I look to the northwest, do I see like a green dome-ish thing way in the distance?
So I would say that I'll have to get my flat Earth theory textbooks out to understand how far you can see.
Okay.
But you know, Bill, if you can see Mulmaster kind of on the sort of near horizon, you know that Flan is probably like 200 miles from it.
Sure. Yeah, I know that. Yeah, I know. Okay.
Therefore, you probably can't see it.
Okay. I'll calm that down. I kind of go around and chat with the crewmates while everybody else is kind of gathering themselves together, I think, you know?
Okay, what do you want to say to the crewmates before we just go to everyone else?
I mean, just gotta keep on their toes, you know?
And so these guys... How so?
Is the sail tied down? Double knot, yeah?
Yes, Captain.
Aye. I keep walking. You there, aye? You're scrubbing twice using bubbles and suds?
Aye, Captain. Bubbles.
Aye. That suds. Stuff like that. Just keep it moving, you know? Just doing
And
laps. Doing the rounds, you know?
And if it's about orders, then you get the pretty, the answers in the affirmative. These guys look like your crew, and they seem to be, if you ask them questions as a captain would, they are answering in the affirmative.
Okay. I'm living this up. Sorry, go ahead.
Kira, what are you doing? Eve, what are you doing?
Tending to the wounded.
You can do, and they are wounded. Arya especially, still bleeding from the side. You can definitely patch that up. Like I said before, with the healing magic and then your able care, she is tended to, still unconscious. You're pretty sure that eventually she will come around. Hopefully, make a full recovery. Kira?
I think I'm going to use my last level 3 spell slot to cast Sending, hoping
There it
that the
is.
dome is still a little down. I'm going to cast it with Taplin in mind,
Yep.
not knowing whether he's conscious or not conscious, right? Like, last I saw him, he was a bear. So I say, Taplin, you did exactly what I would have done. Find Surak. Stay safe. We'll be back.
Classic line. Love it.
Just tell us you're okay.
Send that out across the magical ether, back towards the direction of Flan. Now I can't remember what we decided, what the technicalities of sending are, but you do not get a response.
I look to everyone, I say, he's okay. We need to go back for him. We need an army. And we need to go back for him. He's okay.
Did he say if he made it out of the tower?
He didn't say much at all. But trust me.
You. Okay. Okay, but you're saying he's okay then.
He's okay.
All right. Well, that's something to go on. Maybe you can send him another message. Hopefully, after some rest. We need more details.
The dome prevents us from casting magic through it. And it only was down for a temporary period.
Just try.
Yeah. Yeah.
Try daily. At some point, something has to go through.
For sure.
I'm sorry, I'm laughing because such a weird thing to say. Trust me.
Yeah.
Trust me.
Why would I
trust
not?
me.
What the fuck?
Trust me, there's some sort of feeling I have.
He's
Yeah.
fine. Trust me.
Trust me. He's fine.
So not suspicious of you.
Kira, if it's an army he needs, it's an army we will provide, Kira.
The whole of Flan needs an army. The whole of Flan needs an army. Suruk's still out there. Taplin is... He's okay. I'm damn sure of it.
Aye, Kira, keep going. Yep, we're there. We're listen, Kira.
I refuse
As
to
long as-
believe elsewise.
We're going to go back to Flynn and we're going to free it.
But we need an army, right? I mean, we're gonna need a... do we even have allies outside of Flan?
Are you kidding me? I've
Well-
been to every port in the sea. I know everyone. They're
Well,
all
then-
fighting for Flynn. I have to pull a few bets in. A few favors. I gotta call some favors in.
I know a few bards in Daggerford.
Aye. And let me tell you this too, Kira, okay? As long as there's a beat in my heart, you'll have the sails of the daffodil.
The Daffodil? That's what we're calling it?
Oh yeah, it's back, baby.
Isn't it
Better
unlucky?
than ever.
Isn't it unlucky to call a ship the same thing twice?
No. There's never been a ship like this, Eve. Never.
I'm
This
pretty
isn't
sure
a-
it's bad
No.
luck.
This is not a ship. Have you seen this?
I turned to one of
This
the
is- This
crewmen.
is no.
Is it bad
No.
luck to name a ship the same thing, two
This-
different ships the same thing twice?
This is the sled of a god. Okay.
It is.
See, even the crew says it's bad luck. You're gonna ruin the whole journey to save
Okay.
Taplin.
Okay.
Call it something else.
Daffodil the second. Okay.
Oh my!
Yeah,
Okay.
duh. Yeah, part
Okay.
I
two.
regret
Part
helping
duh.
you get this boat.
Deuce.
Daffodil, duh.
All right, let's go.
To build before the next game, you and I can map out what your Daffodil the Second looks like.
Sure.
The way I envision it, at the front of the ship, there's there is a door leading down to the lower deck, to your cabin and such. And above the door there is a plaque that until now was empty. But as you said, Daffodil 2, just like scratched on in cursive. Daffodil 2 by II.
Yes.
Now inscribed above the door leading
Oh,
to
that'd
the downstairs.
Yes. Meant to be. Look at that. I didn't do that. It just happened. Right when I said it, it appeared up there. Eve, it just happened. That's not coincidence. That's fate. All right.
Right.
So, where do we take the Daffodil dough to?
Well, we have to go to Maulmaster because that's where Taplin's family has connections. Remy, somewhere on this boat, is our only link to potentially petitioning aid from the noble houses of Maulmaster. And if not, then we need to make some money to hire in some hands.
It'd make a
The
lot
best
of
place
money.
to do that. Well, the best place to do that is to go to the city. We gotta just start on the ground, work our
To the
way up.
taverns, you know. Crow's Nest.
You want
Crow's
me up
Nest.
there?
Are-
I'll go
so
if you
are
want. Is there anyone up there?
I have
Hey,
someone
you-
up there that should be listening to when I call their name.
What's his name?
That's her name. Crow's Nest. That's his name right now. Right now, it's Crow's Nest.
Oh, well. He's got the right job then.
Doug!
You guys all look up, and he comes to the crow's nest and looks over, smiley, happy sailor. He's like, "Hi, Captain. Crow's
How-
nest reporting for duty.
How far-
Sorry, Doug reporting for duty.
Doug?
How far till we get to Mole Master? Time? How long?
Oh, I should work out the flying speed. I should work out the flying speed, Captain. But I'd say 30 minutes, Captain.
Get
30
together,
minutes?
Doug.
Shit.
Get together, Doug.
Holy shit. Let's gun it.
It's because it's new. Once it gets past 100k, it immediately begins to fall apart.
15 minutes when I'm at the wheel. You guys get ready. Tend to the wounded. I'm going to the wheel.
Someone rings a bell. Ding, 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 ding,
I mean,
ding,
To be
ding.
fair,
Captain on the wheel.
that portal was supposed to get you to Mole Master. So the fact that you're 30 minutes away by airship is
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
not ideal.
like that's a shitty portal.
If the ship hadn't turned up, we'd all just have gone in and drowned. I don't know how we.
I don't know
Yeah.
distances, okay, guys?
How long would it take you to swim to Mole
Smudge.
Master?
I'll say
I don't
this.
3 days.
understand distances.
While they're doing that, I'm bringing up my navigator tools. I'm going to the wheel. I'm doing my fancy stuff, and that's what I'm doing for the next however long.
You grab the wheel, and the ship lurches to port as you spin it round. Everyone has to grab on as you. It takes you round into the direction of Mole Master.
We're facing the wrong direction, Doug.
Well, you've been circling. It doesn't hover. It's not Harriet yet. It just.
Doug, get it together.
God.
Thank God I came over here.
Someone adjusts the sail, and the sail they catch the wind. It billows. And you set off to arrive in Mole Master at X amount of minutes time. While you're waiting for that time to elapse, is there anything you guys would like to do while you're on the ship?
Okay. 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 Shit. We have like two problems, right? We need an army, but we also need a way back through the big green dome that was blocking us.
Yeah.
Aye.
So we're gonna need to.
Can
do
you
two
drive?
things. Are you driving? You literally driving?
Focus on driving.
Aye. Aye.
Put the ale down. It can't have that while driving.
Aye.
This is a bad start. Well, we have Aya, so when she feels better and she's conscious, we can talk to her. Maybe she'll have an idea, or maybe she might know someone at Mole Master that might know how to get back into the city. And, I mean, I'm sure Aya is a capable sorceress, but there's probably someone who knows more than she does about these kinds of things. So
A
in the
high
sense,
wizard.
we did get off lucky that we got Aya, but not Taplin.
Well, yeah. I mean, I can't think of anyone better to be in Flan undermining shit from the inside than Surik and Taplin, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And we
I'm
can't
very-
communicate with Taplin, but
Well, you're gonna
He's
keep
on his
trying,
own.
right?
fuck yeah, absolutely. Every day I will send a spell out. I will charge it up, send it out, full force.
I really hope he makes it out of the tower, though. It's probably overrun with Black Fist traders and.
He might
Saras,
get
right?
captured, but Surik's out there. We've got allies still out there.
Did you not see Ixis kind of scanter off into the lower levels of the tower? Kind of
Ixis
worried
is
about.
a Dixis. I'm gonna fucking kick that fucker
So,
in the. What a bumhole. God, they're such bumholes, both of them. Who do we know in Mole Master then? Who do we go to in Mole Master who's gonna be able to be like,
I don't know. My family doesn't operate that much with the Moon Sea.
who of us, like, who of us has links with Mole Master?
I might have stopped by a few times and got a few drinks in my days.
Maybe that's the best way in. Lucas, who do you know in Mole Master? Who's the Dock Master or...
Bill, make a history check.
I feel a little woozy here. Hold on. Just been a long
That's
day.
a natural 20.
I know people.
Right, Bill. With a natural 20, what do you want to ask me about Mole Master that you might then want to relate to the group?
Let's go ahead and I'm gonna tell them all about their leadership. You know, whether they have a king, queen, council, the structure of the guard, just the general feeling of the structure of the city. You guys need to know this because I know. I want you guys to understand this, so we're all on the same page. Okay.
Okay, very good.
Will you explain it for me? Will you explain it for me?
I'm sorry?
Will you tell them tell them everything
Oh,
for me?
yeah, it's absolutely.
You do a better job at that. Thank you.
Okay. So Lucas begins to relay what he knows about Mole Master. He knows that the city is governed by a council of 16 nobles who are voted to those positions from a wider council of 49 nobles. The 16, the council, are referred to as the Blades, and and the leader of the Blades, again voted into power, is a role called the High Blade. That role currently, Lucas relays, is held by a lady called High Blade Jacine Drakehorn. Bill doesn't know a lot about her, but he does know that when she came to power, she was a very vocal Baneite, a follower of Bane.
Great.
She sounds so cool.
Bill relays that the government is somewhat militarized and has several different kind of factions within the government make up, I guess, the city's sort of standing army. So with those is the Brotherhood of the Cloak. This is the magic arm of the city. And Lucas knows they are an organization that greedily covet magic and basically are controlling and mistrustful of magic users within the city. He relates to this is a commonly known fact for anyone who's been in Mole Master, that open magic use is banned by the government, specifically by the Brotherhood of the Cloak, unless you are a member of the Brotherhood. Those who try to operate without the say-so of the Brotherhood are often tracked down and exiled from the city.
What do they
You understand
think
that, Kira?
about an airship?
Alright, let me worry about that. Kira,
Indeed.
trust me, I'll take care of that. I'll take care of that. Okay.
Lucas,
Aye.
not to ruin your info dump.
No, this is to help everyone out here. I'm smart. Go ahead.
Okay. Now, this is probably a like splitting hairs. Kira does magic.
Aye. Not Mole Master. She doesn't.
She does magic. I pull from the divine. Does the Brotherhood distinguish between the two?
Listen.
Zephyr
Don't do
Pillars.
anything in Mole Master. Okay. The first time they'll kick you out the city. The second time they might take your head, Eve. So don't do anything.
No, you're not following. I pull from the divine thread of Sun.
Yes.
She does magic. Does the
Okay.
Brotherhood distinguish between the two? Because
Don't do any of it.
Okay, I'm asking the wrong person. Forget it.
Just talk
So-
to them, drink their ale, and we'll have conversations.
I'll ask someone myself. It's fine.
So Lucas is a non-magic user. That question, you can
I guess-
tell, stumps him a little bit.
Yeah.
But Lucas does relay to you that actually within Mulemaster,
Actually,
there are plenty of temples and places of worship of all sizes, from large temples, including a place he frequents often, the Gate of Good Fortune, which is a temple to Timora, the goddess of luck. That doubles as a temple and a casino.
Wow.
wow. Let me tell you about that place. Keep going.
Many other gods are represented, some with a larger presence than others. Some only have smaller shrines dedicated. I can maybe think about giving some of this list over. I do have a map.
Should I tell them about the Temple of Soon?
Lucas,
No,
would
no.
you even know what that is?
There is no Temple of Soon.
It doesn't exist?
I didn't think it would. We don't really have temples.
But Bill knows there are plenty of priests and divine types, including paladins, who look after those places.
Oh,
Who-
yes.
Who definitely offer sort of casual cleric services, as you might expect in a big city.
All right, I got a question for you. Oh,
Well,
sorry.
Zephy had a question as well. Hold on.
Yeah,
Zephy.
sorry.
I got so much knowledge right now I'm spilling out. Go ahead, Zephy.
No, I'm still catatonic, but I was just going to point out that I've also got magic, which I cannot control. So,
Better get a permit then.
Can I ask, do they distinguish between magic and are there street magicians doing like hat tricks and making little like rabbits appear? Is it, how strict is this? Can I get away with a?
Fun
I
We
place.
need
Yes.
all the favors we can get, guys. Okay.
If you do a magic trick in the streets, you have to show them how it's done. That's the law.
Oh yeah.
If I'm gonna play on stage, there's no way I'm not gonna make.
And then
lights.
they own the copyright for the
Yeah.
trick.
Yeah.
As a result, it's not very popular.
Listen, guys. Okay. We need, like, we have to get their buy-in. You know what I mean? They don't deal with the magic. Okay. Like, trust me.
Okay.
I've heard stories. I don't want to see a head on a pike. You know what I mean? Trust me. Let's just calm down. Let's just talk to them. They're good people. It's okay.
I'm gonna
honestly,
say,
guys,
they
we-
don't sound great.
Yeah. No. This sounds worse
They're
than Flan.
great. No, they're great.
best-
You
the
just
High
don't
Blade
use
is a-
magic.
Baneite, did you say? Like a worshipper of Bane? I don't know much about Bane, but he's bad, right?
We were
We
in
just came to a
Flan.
place that loved Bane.
The whole Moonsea, Bane likes it here. Okay, he's been here. It's a whole thing. We got to be careful.
That actually, what Lucas just said is actually very true. It's actually
He's summers
throughout
here.
this whole region in the Moonsea, you guys are all aware that actually Bane is probably one of the most followed and worshipped gods. He is the god of Flan, also the Black Fist of Bane. They worship him as a ruthless but authoritarian, I guess, lawgiver and sort of symbol of control, yes, but also in some ways in kind of safety, the rule of law and such. And so it is not uncommon in the Moonsea to have followers of Bane and have followers of Bane in high positions of power.
Right.
Zentil Keep is not very far from Flan. Those are all very hardcore Baneites, I believe.
Okay. All right. Last question from me.
All right, go ahead.
Lucas, okay, we know now there's a ruling council of the Blades, High Blade, and all that.
Mhm.
And in the off chance that they wave us away and tell us to go fuck ourselves, which is very likely,
Yeah.
is there a criminal element of the city that we can petition to? Any notable figures or organizations that we could turn to as an alternative?
You're talking my language. You want to know about that?
Seems like you know a lot about Mulmaster, even though you've only had a couple drinks there.
Ah, it says you. Ask the ladies.
But okay, anyway, yeah.
Let me think about it.
Lucas tells you that there are always criminals. In fact, Mulemaster he says this kind of like jokingly, but kind of skips over the point. The Mulemaster is kind of a little bit of a dog eat dog kind of city.
You know what I mean?
Especially so he relays that there are criminal elements. However, because of the quite stern, authoritarian view that the government and their forces take, hard for criminal gangs to become very established in the city, while still keeping a low radar. Bill does relay that any sort of organizations like that are likely to be found in what he refers to as the Zent ghettos.
Mulemaster sounds lovely.
Yeah.
It's a good
Maybe
time.
we should overthrow this government too. Maybe that should be our thing. We can liberate cities.
Listen, we have to understand, right? Like we are visitors, so what we think is good or bad, really to an extent, is not relevant because this is what they like. This is what they live.
How
Who are we to
cultural.
show up and just say you're doing it wrong? Like we're visitors, and we need an army. So we got to make sure we understand. We don't push any buttons. We don't do any rabbit in the hat stuff around there. We got to be careful. And I feel really good this is going to work out. Okay.
Lucas, are you more worried that they're going to confiscate the boat from you if you break any
Their
rules?
die will die. That won't happen.
Okay. All right.
No.
So Lucas also relays that the next kind of tier of military force is an organization called the Hawks. These are much smaller in the same way the Brotherhood of the Cloak are quite small. A special sect of the Mulemaster army, a paramilitary group of soldiers skilled in subterfuge and sabotage. Lots of rumors rife about these guys. They can be found in Mulemaster, but also in surrounding territory. Gathering information, executing plots on behalf of Mulemaster's High Blade in secret. Next to them is the bread and butter of the army, the soldiery, or the soldiers. Army and navy, well-paid professional fighting forces, much larger than the Black Fist contingent in Flan, for sure. Staunchly loyal and have to prove themselves many times over to prove their loyalty to the High Blade and the city. Below those, the unfortunate tier of soldiery who didn't make the cut, the City Watch, responsible for policing general crime in the city, generally regarded as those who are too stupid and or lazy to have made it to the soldiery. Essentially paid for bullies who police the streets.
Well,
I think you guys all have the sense, having talked about it, especially that Mulemaster is an option, that this city, yes, although not a nice place to live, has a very, very professional and large army. And hard to know under what terms they might help, but they seem the very obvious best choice. They are, in theory, an ally of the Council, sharing some of that shared heritage of being worshipped as a Bane, for example. Like a good trading partner, Mulemaster, you'll know, is a trading outpost. They don't own as much, say, farming land or surrounding land that Flan does. Flan is on a much sort of flatter plateau. Mulemaster's kind of nestled kind of the foot of these mountains. Between Mulemaster and the mountains, it's kind of like arid, rocky sort of desert type terrain. Not a lot of farming there. It is a very pivotal point of trade going south.
Are they sworn
not.
ally?
No.
I might have seen a Black Fist once or twice in a tavern drinking there, but I don't know anything, allegiances.
These are like a lot of Faerun. Sorry, Matt. these are like a lot on the Sword Coast. These are sort of individual city-states, very much on their own, of their own sort of allegiances, looking out for themselves. But of course, with this area being so bloody dangerous all the time, there have been alliances that come up and fell away. Mon Master were at the time allies, sworn allies, agreed allies of Zentil Keep before it was destroyed
Plenty of wars back in the day.
and began to be rebuilt.
So basically, we have to be respectful of Bane because these people are Baneites, and apparently Flan is also. Was Flan basically the food supplier for the region?
I think that's very fair to say because the Moonsea is you guys are free to sort of look at the map if you want. The Moonsea is like quite a big sort of body of water, and the north much flatter, much more sort of arable terrain to the as opposed to the little region of Mulmaster, which is quite barren and rocky and tough.
Well, that
Got a
could be.
great map in Discord, by the way. Sorry about that.
But then
Like-
Flan isn't necessarily like the only
No.
the only food source. But sure, it definitely has a lot of
It has
fields. You've seen them and been in them. Not anymore though, obviously.
Okay.
I will point out too to everyone here to keep this in mind. We've been trapped in Flynn for a while, and we're all. I mean, I think it's safe to assume that the Lords of Mulmaster know something is going on. What is going on? They might not know exactly or specifically. So the information we have is going to be great, but we just have to make sure we convey it and present it in the right manner, not to create any kind of more of a panic than it already is. I guess is what I would say, but. You guys perhaps deal with ladies and lords more than I, so I don't know.
I'm sure between all of us, we could come up with a reasonable explanation for what's happening.
Aye.
So,
I need to make sure I get the ship in the water real quick, so I try getting close. Okay.
So you want to take it into the water?
Not like under the water, but like a normal, like a normal boat.
It's a submarine too, Matt. God,
Is it?
read the fine print.
Let's
should
make
ask
it
for
match.
submarine.
Get
That's
it
what
back
we
up
should-
here.
We should
Don't
have
worry
a
nothing.
submarine.
And so you do, and when you do so, the crew quickly pivot. A couple of guys grab oars from within the deck, pull them up, and then shove them out, and you can begin to supplement the boat's thrust with oars if you'd like them to do so.
I mean, I still like want the sails. I just don't want like the sails on the sides to be visible. They're like, we need to pull those suckers in. We need to appear like a normal ship. That's my plan.
I see. I see.
You know?
That's, yeah,
Like a
perfectly,
transformer.
perfectly reasonable.
Right. How far do we get there?
5 minutes, Captain.
Aye,
And you-
5 minutes.
You now see the Mulmaster Harbor. Oh shit.
Where's Lloyd? Lloyd. Crewmate Lloyd. That's too much.
Captain.
How are our comrades doing in the quarters underneath? Are they good down? Are they okay? Are they awake yet?
Oh, which one's that, Captain?
The wizard, Isla. Aya. Isla?
Ah, yeah.
There's the Chrono Trigger thing in there, sorry. Aya.
I think let's say just for just for brevity, that while you've been sailing to Mulmaster, these two have both woken up and shown signs of life.
I should go talk to her when I get this boat landed.
You can get the boat landed if you'd like to talk to either of them. Any of you are free to do so.
Lucas, before you go down to talk to them, you have money to take us to port, right?
I'll take care of that. You guys go check on Aya. Make sure you can ask her. Go talk to her. I'll get the boat situation. I'll take care of that. Don't worry about that. I know people here. Okay.
Okay.
Ask her what she knows about Taplin. We need make sure she's okay. Who does she know here? Let's go ask her. I'm working. I'll work on this up here. I need help me out down there, Eve.
Do I get the impression that Lucas has never been a captain before based on how erratic his behavior is?
Make an insight check.
Just listening to him talk
Feels
and
so
like
good,
run
man.
around the boat.
I got 4 health, dude. Okay, I'm about to pass out here any minute. All right.
8. I'm just so like he seems to know what he's doing, but I'm not. Okay, I guess he knows what he's doing.
I give him a look. I give her a look.
He seems to have a pretty good grasp of control over this crew. They seem to be hopping to whatever he says.
All right, fine. Give him the benefit of the doubt. All right.
Soaps and suds, crewmate Jamie. Keep it cleaning.
Aye, Captain. Hopes and suds.
Yeah. So do we all loading screen down to the lower deck?
Nah, not me. I'm still doing my thing, but you go ahead.
Sure thing.
All right.
Zephy, are you okay? What's happening with Zephy?
I think I've probably taken myself lower deck so I can't see the water anymore.
That makes perfect sense. You find Zephy down there, at the foot of the bed, with Peony sort of stirring, and a secondary bed, with Arya stirring in that one also.
Kira, you wanna? I think she likes you better.
Aya, are you okay?
No. What happened?
I was here to ask you the same question. We all fled. Taplin became a bear. And then you came through the portal and not him. I thought
She
throwing
sort
you
of-
through the portal would destroy it. Otherwise, I would have done the same, to be fair.
She sort of opens her eyes, sort of looks at you for the first time. She looks at your face, kind of sees sort of in the periphery the idea that maybe you're on some sort of boat, in like a lower deck cabin. She's just like, oh, fuck. He threw me into the portal. I tried to stop him. I'm sorry. He was a bear.
Yeah, that was my
Oh.
doing. Did you see what happened to him before?
No. Next thing I knew, I was falling, and then nothing.
This is probably a silly question, Aya, but that portal that you reconfigured for this, it seemed to be pretty powerful. If whatever Ixaraso had casted or did to it, that amount of power, if it were to, I don't know, overload, how much damage are we talking? Would anyone in the tower have survived of something like that?
Honestly, I don't know. But you're right that it was powerful. If it was destroyed, it's not good.
Taplin
She tries
is...
to get up.
Wait,
still,
whoa.
Still woozy.
We're
Still like-
docking into Mulmaster shortly, so when we get situated, we can come back for you and get you set up somewhere in the city.
Good.
This is our boat, apparently. This is the boat that Lucas won in a card game with the devils that were in the tower when we first got there. It's a long story, but it's our boat. So if you need to use anything here, this is where you can stay.
I think I'm concussed. You said something about card games and devils, but fine.
It's the Daffodildo.
I'm changing the name. No.
I'm glad you're here.
You know, when you said daffodildo, she does let out a small smile.
Yes. Yeah, you just rest. We'll get into Mulmaster, and there at least we'll find safety. And then we can decide what to do from there. Do you know anybody in the city?
Plus a few members of the Brotherhood of the Cloak.
How
This
does
guy's
somebody become a member of
this
the
guy's
Brotherhood of the Cloak?
These guys are terrible.
No, they're bad.
I want to make sure I don't do those things.
It sounds like they're. I mean, they sound like an. It doesn't sound like the best group of magicians. Like, it's not the band of the traveling floppy hats or something. You know, it's the Brotherhood of the Cloak. Doesn't sound the best group.
Rastal Shane is their leader.
Rustle Shane,
He's the biggest dick of them all.
right?
Oh.
They seek to control magic. They're always scared of it. They don't have much time for a magic teacher like me.
Are you permitted? Are you a card-carrying member to use magic in this city? No.
Think I would stoop that low?
Well,
You should be
Lucas-
careful. There are ways to detect if you cast a spell.
Okay, okay. No
I
magic.
asked Lucas this question, and I don't think he fully understood what I was saying. But
Yeah, she
You-
cuts you up. You're fine, Eve.
I'm okay. Okay. I give Kira like one of those like.
I'll need to keep casting spells from the ship to get to Taplin. Then I won't be able to do anything sending wise while in the city.
Oh yeah, right. Taplin is according to Kira, he is alive. He didn't. Apparently, he's okay. He survived the blast. I was just thinking about the other people, but he's apparently okay.
Yeah,
That's good.
we need to go get him. But we'll need to go get everyone.
Should be there. Places there.
Well, let's get our bearings in Mulmaster. Let's just walk around a bit, take in the sights, at least learn a little bit what our surroundings are, and then we can make our next move tomorrow after some rest. Because I don't think we can start beating down doors and asking questions today. Maybe we should just find an inn to start with, and then hunker down for the night, lick our wounds. I mean, there's a lot of people on this boat that need some aid.
You talking to Aya or to the group?
Just everyone in general. Flawn's gonna have to wait however long
Oh,
we have
yeah.
to wait. But tonight we should just keep it simple and take care of ourselves. There's nothing we can do for Taplin.
No.
She nods her assent.
So,
Just
We'll
rest
pull
up.
it in, mateys.
all right.
Lucas, you find a free berth
Bark
in the
spot.
harbour. Make me
I'm on it.
a perception check.
I'm on it. I pressed it. Hold on, what happened? Oh shit. Okay, I'm sorry. I pressed it twice. 23 is my first one.
23?
Yeah, I'm on fire. You know
He's
that?
in his element. That's what it
Have you
is.
been listening this whole time?
Looking at stuff.
Up and down to Crow's Nest.
As you sail in to, I suppose, I actually don't know how this works. I suppose it's quite a long harbour. There are quite a few different berths.
I can tell you.
A lot of them are full of ships. Some of them unloading sort of goods, loading up goods. I suppose you're kind of directed, if there's such a job to do that, into a free berth. As you pass by with a perception skill like that, you do see a couple of familiar ships, being an experienced sea captain on the moon, experienced moon sea captain as you are.
He's-
You see two of them in particular catch your eye.
Okay.
The Mystic
Yep, I've seen that one before.
and Trenchant.
The Trenchant. Yep. Look familiar.
You remember these as boats that were where their captains were well paid
Yeah.
by the Council of Flan
hmm
to unload their goods and take civilians by water out of the city
Yep.
before Vorgan Sharrops established the dome.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. If they come up from underneath me, I tell them that. By the way.
As you pass these boats, however, you see not sailors or civilians or any familiar sea captains on those ships. You see cloaked and armored soldiers from the Molemaster soldiery,
Okay.
patrolling the decks of those ships.
Is that a normal practice when I dock my ship here? I mean, I don't know.
No,
Okay, I didn't think so. Didn't think so. Okay.
this is after all a trading port.
Yeah.
Actually, they are, despite some of their preferences towards how to deal with people. Normally not. Normally they would welcome trade.
Eve, are you down there? Eve.
Yep. Yeah. Okay. All right. Yes.
Eve.
What?
Is Eve up here? Or is he shouting at me?
Oh my God! I'm right here. Are you deaf? It's a sea. You've been on the ocean for 30
I'm
minutes
looking.
and you're already losing it. What?
Something's going on here. Okay. I explained all that just for liberty's sake, right?
Mhm.
I don't know what that means, but just gotta be careful. So, do you think we dock and just ask straight to speak to the High Blade and just cut everything out and just go speak to them, or do you think we lay low? What do you think we do here?
Well, they're probably going to ask us. They probably might have
Business.
noticed us coming in for our landing.
Mhm.
This is kind of a big boat. We could just tell them that we're also survivors from Flan.
Yeah,
Keep
I
it
think,
vague.
I think
See
we
what
let
they
them
do.
know. Yeah. Yeah, I think we. Yeah.
You said there's 2 other ships here from Flan.
Yeah. I
We
don't
just
think
maybe-
we. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
We just also escaped and we were lucky.
I think we just be straight up. I don't think we even hint to lie about it. We just let them know what's happened. Hey man, we were in the shit, you know. Like explain it to them what happened. We saw the gate closing stuff, like the big bear, the dragon, all that stuff. We just let them know everything.
Do you want to tell them we just escaped Flan?
I mean,
Yeah. If
Okay.
you're the captain, so if that's what you want to do, we'll do that.
you're better talking to people, man. I get nervous around people, man. You know, it's just me and you.
Okay, we got to work on your charisma because if you're gonna be a captain, you got to really.
Listen,
Sell it.
I'm good in front of crowds, but I'm not good with people. You know what I'm saying?
I'll tell you what. I'll help you with the words if you make me first mate.
You promise?
Sailor's honor.
Sailor's honor.
I don't know what that means.
Bring it in.
Okay.
Bring it in. Okay. All right. All right, we're landing. Not landing. I mean, boarding, docking. Ahoy!
As you get to the berth, there are probably about a dozen armed guards waiting for you.
I wave at them.
They stare at you, all in line, in formation, waiting for you. One officer stands in front, waiting for somebody to come to talk to them.
Lloyd, finish this docking. I'm gonna go meet our esteemed men and women here.
I can.
I walk up towards where the exit entrance bridge. I don't know what that's called. I'm going towards that to kind of give them another wave. You know.
Walk the gangplank over to the dock. Yeah.
Yep. Those are terms. Greetings, men and women. Molemaster. Hi.
What is this boat?
It's the Daffodil 2.
Daffodil 2,
I'm its captain, Lucas Crestor.
Captain Cressroll,
Yes.
sailing out of.
We just arrived here from Flan.
Catch a slight raise of the eyebrow.
It's bad.
We're
Flan.
We're survivors
We're
of
survivors
Flan,
from Flan.
Haven't had any boats out of Flan for months.
We're stuck there for ages. It's bad. It's bad. Please, I mean, and by the way, Smudge, I still have like 6 health, so I'm probably look pretty tuckered. Is
Yeah,
what I'm
we
saying.
probably look like beat shit.
So, I'm bruised, battered, bleeding. Listen, we have wounded on the ship. Look.
There are
beneath
women
us,
and there are women and children aboard that need medical attention, food, lodging. We're more than welcome to pay for that ourselves, but we are being truthful. We did escape Flan as a group. We've lost some of our own. We have a former member of the Council of Flan on board with us. She can probably explain things better than we can, but she is wounded and she is recovering. So if you would just grant us a moment's respite after our ordeal, we'd be more than happy to answer any questions you or your government might have, because there is much to tell of what's happened in Flan.
Your fellow turnip farmers say that there's a dome surrounding Flan. How'd you get out?
Well, to put it bluntly, we managed to get out via magic. There was a portal that we managed to access that was destroyed on our exit by the forces that currently control Flan, a cult dedicated to a dragon.
It's bad.
Make a persuasion roll.
Yeah. As I explained the intricacies of like all this fucking all these problems on a dock to an idiot.
You get an advantage of me saying it's bad. That's convincing.
14.
You're aware of the magic rules in Mulmaster?
Strictly forbidden.
Indeed. Well, the High Blade has declared that all Flan refugees be housed in the Zent ghetto. If there's no space in the ghetto, you're outside the wall. My men will escort you, you'll receive your ration cards, and they'll try and find you a tent to stay in.
Well,
Greatly
Either that,
appreciated.
or turn around.
Thank you. We appreciate your kindness. Thank you so much for allowing us to come to the city. I'm sure you have a lot of people here seeking shelter. Thank you so much.
well, this
I'll give
boat
you-
belongs to us. This is. I'm sorry to cut you off. I apologize, but this is our property. This is our boat. Some of us who are active,
It's my
who are
boat, I'm
active
sorry.
members of the crew will prefer to reside on our boat.
There'll be no residing on the boat. You'll pay a docking fee. You'll be charged each day.
Excuse me, sir. I don't mean to be rude here, but this ship needs to be clean from top to bottom, and I won't let them rest a moment till it's done. So I beg of you, they need to work. You understand that,
He
literally.
looks at your ship and sees, what's the guy's name with the mop?
Lloyd is mopping.
He
Lloyd!
sees Lloyd. Suds and bubbles, Captain.
Suds and bubbles, Lloyd!
He says, your crew, you have to come off too.
They're a part of the ship.
I'll give you 5 minutes to get your crew, your belongings, get everyone on this berth,
Okay.
and then we'll take you to your new residence.
All right.
While there, representative of the soldiery will take your docking fee. Fee will be TBC, depending on what the dockmaster declares.
That's fine.
Pay
But
it, or we'll impound your ship. It'll become property of the High Blade of Dockmaster.
that's fine.
We're paying the fee, okay?
We
5
will need
minutes then.
access to our. We'll need access to our boat, though. So does that? Are we?
Grab your
contained?
possessions and your people. Be here in 5 minutes.
Okay. Are we contained to the ghetto, or are we able to move freely throughout Mulmaster?
I need a drink of ale, please. I beg of you. I have not
Lucas,
drunk in
Lucas.
hours.
There's ale in the ghetto. Don't you worry about that.
No, I
There's
need
no
the tavern.
space. There's no space for you Flan people in the city proper.
I'm not
Be in the
afraid of
ghetto.
people.
I thought you said you were from Flan.
I was visiting Flynn. I'm so sorry. Listen, I was born on the seas themselves. Okay, I've been to Mulmaster before.
Lucas.
Sorry, I'm sorry, Eve.
We-
I get passionate.
About 5 of us, we worked for the Council of Flan in order to protect it. We are not of Flan. We represent Flan. There's a very key distinction here. We're not refugees looking to soak up your resources or take up your space. We're here to fix the problems that a city-state that is an ally of yours and you are an ally of. We're here to fix that. So I implore you to show us some modicum of respect as a fellow protector of the realm.
We're carrying a Councillor of Flan.
I am being respectful. If you're adventurers, you may receive a pass to work in the city for usual adventurer rates and duties.
Thank you.
Again, see your soldiery representative in the ghetto or in the tent city outside the ghetto, depending on where you're placed, for job opportunities. Said you have a council member of Flan. Anything to prove that?
Do you know?
I'll tell you what. Give us 5 minutes. We'll patch up the wounds and the arrow holes in her chest, and we'll bring her out for you for
5
questions.
minutes.
I lean into Lucas's ear as we walk back up the gangplank. Okay, you know what? Maybe we should liberate this city because this place fucking sucks.
Calm down, Eve. Listen.
I'm gonna smite a guy in a minute.
Don't calm down. It's okay. It's okay.
God, the moon
just-
sucks.
we
Why
need
do
to
you
speak-
like it here so
we
much?
just need
Everyone
to-
is an asshole.
The booze is good and cheap.
Oh my god.
Listen, we need to speak to their like a leader to let them know like.
Well, first we have to report to our assigned ghetto, and then get a ration card, and then we have to go through fucking hoops. What is this place? Flan
Sir,
makes no
sir,
sense
can
in
I
this
ask you a
place.
question?
I knew you'd love it here.
Can I ask that question, sir?
Yep.
Listen, I'm sorry. We are collecting our goods right now. Lloyd, Suds and Bubbles.
Sons of Bubbles, Captain.
I'll go on
Listen.
the ship and let everyone know what's happened.
Listen. All I'm saying is I really think it's important that the leaders of Mole Master, like, we were fighting for Flan. We were there's a dragon there the size of this dock.
I've
Like
heard.
it's right there. Like, we have valuable intel that I think can provide useful to Mole Master in the city. All I'm saying is, I'm not asking for anything elaborate, anything super savory. The only thing I'm asking is if potentially after we get through this process of leaving the ship, if we can maybe potentially seek audience with someone, maybe like the High Blade potentially, or someone of that ilk that might be able to help us out. Maybe even the leader of the Cloak themselves. I don't know. Just someone that we could potentially speak to and make sure they understand the truth that's actually happening. Does that make sense?
Listen, Highblade don't meet with no dog shit captains from Flan. Right?
Oh, you did not call me a dog shit captain.
Uh-oh.
And I'm not there to help him.
Draw down, Lucas.
Behind him, the dozen soldiers
Oh,
snapped to attention. I called you what I called you.
What's
If
your
you
name?
want
What's
safe
your name,
harbor-
sir?
I'm not telling you my name.
Do you have a badge number?
No.
Hmm.
5.
I called you what I called you. If you people want safe harbor here,
I turn around and walk
comes-
away.
coughs. Goes back to
Everyone
the
get 2 minutes, everybody. 2 minutes. Crew, wrap it up, crew. Wrap it up. 2 minutes. Lloyd, you too. Put the mop away, Lloyd. Put it away.
Hi, Captain. You guys
So
want to
we-
have a conversation? Or we'll come out.
I fill everyone in as I go below deck while he's doing that, just as quickly
I'm so
as I can. So everyone now knows. Let all the survivors of the tower know. Let Aya know, and then
We approached this wrong, right? Like, we are an official... This is a dignitary visiting.
they don't
in
care.
a flying ship. There's no way they don't, like, greet us better than what you're describing. There's no way they just put us in a slum and expect us to leave our ship in their care.
DM Smudge talking. I did think you'd probably fly in and make like a little bit more of a stir.
Yeah.
I feel like you have come in as
Yeah.
basically like refugees.
Yeah. I feel like we should maybe take another swing at this. We'll put this one behind us.
Are
Take
you
another
saying
round of
that to me as Lucas or Bill right now, Kaz? I need to know.
Lucas, I
Yes,
feel
Kira.
like you've
The ship's not clean.
the ship is it's in the water, which does not help. But I think you're approaching this all wrong. Lucas, you are the captain of a sky ship. Is that even the word? What do you even call this thing?
There's no name for it because it doesn't exist. It's the only one in Faerun, Kira. You hear that, Lloyd? The only one in the entire Faerun.
So let's do that. Let's lead into that. Let's fly right in. And I mean, they don't have things that shoot up, right? We'll just
Eve.
fly in.
I like
Eve?
the grand approach, but I don't think getting shot out of the sky with fireballs is the way to go. I
They're
feel like
not
that's probably the
magic.
response they're gonna elicit.
Hey, let me worry about the parlay. All right, Amy, do me a favor, please. We escort our esteemed guest off the ship, please. We're about to go for takeoff here in 60 seconds.
So if we, I mean, maybe we don't fly
Lloyd,
in
get
as
ready!
if we're going to attack. Oh God, Lucas, please
Is
don't
Lucas-
destroy the city.
Is Lucas okay? I don't. Why does he keep? Why does he keep shouting?
I'm getting warmed up.
That's
Getting warmed
Peony
up.
that says that. Look, do you need medical attention? I'm still pretty
okay.
weak, but maybe
I'm
you
okay.
hit your
He called me
head.
a dog shit captain. I'm the best ship.
He called you a dog shit
of
captain?
the fallen of the
Did he call you a
seas.
dog shit captain?
He called me a dog shit captain, Kieran, it hurts.
He's
He-
breathing.
He
still?
dies first.
Aya puts a hand to calm me down a little bit. She looks at all of you, says, "I am sorry. From one frying pan into a fire, this is not the most hospitable place. But I do think we can make inroads here. Perhaps, rather than be treated as refugees, perhaps a show of pizzazz, as Kira suggests, may help us. They won't be happy. But maybe we can talk them around after. Can't believe I'm saying that.
I mean,
I
maybe,
will.
maybe they're afraid of magic. Let's throw magic at them, right? Like we use that to our advantage. I don't mean attack them. I mean make the skyship as magic as it can look, and intimidate them into treating you as the dignitary you are. You're the captain of one of the nicest ships in the whole of the world, maybe, and we've got the High Mage, like a member of the Council of Flan, on board. Let's act like it.
I don't have much juice left, but I'll put what I have left. 5 points to lay on hands into Aya to make her look somewhat better, if
Well,
anything.
I mean, I figure that maybe we need to sail away, and then get out of visual distance. Take a night. Let's not just show up the same day because they'll know it's us. We'll take a night. Let's rest up. Let's get Lloyd on double shifts on that cleaning. Just make it super spick and beautiful.
Lloyd.
And then we fly back in and
Clean.
and make it look all like we'll get Zephy on the front and just get Zephyrabella to rage and just I don't know what'll happen, but it'll look cool.
We gotta,
They gave us 5 minutes, otherwise they're going to confiscate the boat.
They're not confiscating the boat. I'm sorry. I mean,
I agree. Let's get out of here.
Listen, I think I could just take this thing in the air right now. I figured out how to do these controls a few minutes ago. I'm pretty quick with this. When you guys are down below.
If we're gonna leave, we have to tell them, because if we just
no,
pull up and leave, they're gonna be like, "Oh, they're trying to escape. They're hiding
No, no.
something."
I think we tell them like, hey, listen, like we'll be in the sky. Let me know when you want to talk, and we'll talk to the hyper. You know what I mean? We'll say, hey, when you want to talk, bring them out here. We'll be in the air, okay? And they're gonna look
Yeah.
dumbfounded underneath us because we'll be in the sky, okay?
Okay, so we'll
Right,
tell
yeah.
them we're gonna take our chances in the sky for now while we lick our wounds instead of waiting in the city ghetto. I'm just making sure
I
on the
think
same
that's
page.
fair. I think that's fair here. I think we'll just go in the sky, and then they'll just be like, "What the hell?" And then they just have no choice.
I think we have to leave and come back. I don't know that
Okay.
like a ship.
We'll leave
that
in the sky.
we
Like that.
pissed
It's
them
okay.
off, and then we're just gonna take off like in the city.
Okay.
I am.
No, sorry, it's Clive here.
Clive.
I came with her, with the Lady Paladin.
Yeah,
Oh.
I saved him.
Perhaps,
This is who you saved?
Could I leave?
Yes, Clive, you can.
Yeah.
You can.
Because-
Yeah.
I don't know. You're talking about more flying and such. And
No, you're
Come with
right.
me, Clive. Come with me. I'll introduce you to him. Come with me. Okay, let's go talk. Let's go talk.
Maybe
to
we
them.
can round up all the refugees, and they can.
Yeah,
You
that's
can
fair.
all stay here, and we
Yeah.
will go figure this out without having to burden you with our insanity.
How many
Clive-
refugees do we got here? How many?
one.
Just one. Okay, Clive. Clive, let's go. Let's
I'm
go.
so
Clive.
glad you
Clive
saved
is-
him.
Can I just say thank you for saving my life? You're
welcome.
You're a true hero.
No
I
problem.
hope
I give
one
him a
day.
hug.
I hope one day I see Flan again. But if I don't, then at least I've got my life.
That's my
So
first.
thanks.
That's my first mate. So that's.
I give him a hug. I give him a good old hug.
Okay.
And I'm gonna slip about 10 silver into his pocket.
Oh, did you wait? Like sneakily?
Yeah.
Okay,
No.
you do that. He's not very perceptive.
No.
Guards.
Well, we
Who
go
are
up
you
top.
talking to?
Guards.
We have to
There's
go
12
up. They're not coming onto the boat.
I'm walking to the guards.
So we round up anyone who wants to get off the boat into
Just Clive.
Fucktown.
I think just Clive.
Is it just Clive?
Yeah, there's no one else here.
Clive.
What happened to all
It's
the
all-
other guys?
We
What
have
other guys?
We had
Adam Fiona.
Peony. We had like. Well, they're on the other boats. Are they? Oh no, they. Oh wait a minute. They
Didn't
went to the
Taplin's
portal.
mum and stuff like get vaulted through the portal before we did?
But
Yeah.
the portal probably was in Mulemaster at that point because it wasn't being destroyed or something, right?
yeah.
So
Yeah.
probably.
Oh, well, that's
'cause
interesting.
As the time
Brother's
went
like,
on,
yeah,
it
that
got
makes
screwed
sense.
up.
Yeah.
Oh, that makes sense. Okay.
Well, when the portal was at its still intact form, we could see Mulmaster clearly through
Sure.
it. It's as the fight
Yeah.
went
It
on
was
that
getting
it went-
further away, wasn't it?
right, Smudge? That makes sense.
You're welcome. Right.
Yes.
Okay. I think we just wrap it up and go. Yeah. So.
Okay, Clive, you can get off the boat. Let's go.
I'm gonna. Yeah, I think we go with Clive to speak about what's going on.
Goodbye, everybody.
Bye,
Goodbye.
Clive.
Hi, Clive. No problem. Good
Goodbye.
Okay, so Lucas and I will go talk to Captain Dickhead on the dock and let him know that we're just gonna
He's
come
not
back.
Captain, but sorry. Yeah. Let's go do
Well,
Let's go
to
do
me,
it.
he's,
It'll be fun.
to me,
It'll be
he's a
fun.
captain's worth of dick.
Yeah. This
Yeah.
will be funny. Let's go do this. Let's go.
Yeah. So
Alright.
the plan is, do we tell them we're coming back? Because they're gonna ask us where are we
Yeah.
going.
Yeah. We'll tell them.
Okay.
You ready?
Yeah. Okay. We'll come up with something. Jesus.
Aya, please, Aya, go back to rest. Aya, we'll go back downstairs. I'm sorry to bother you. Go get some rest downstairs, Aya. I'll turn around and walk back to the guards.
You want to take?
Are
a
they
lead?
standing on the shipwreck? Where are they standing? So much out of
No,
curiosity.
they're on the berth. They're on the dock.
Okay. Gentlemen, sorry for the long talk there, gentlemen. You guys okay?
They're fine.
Yeah.
They don't reply.
Yeah. They're fine.
Okay. We have a gentleman here that would like to come to the ghetto here. So you go ahead and go, buddy. Thanks for everything.
Clive sort of nervously sort of shambles forward. The captain looks to the rest. He's like, "And the rest of you?"
Oh no, we're not. No, we're not doing that. We're going to actually leave and then come back and then speak to the leaders of the town. Hopefully, if that's okay. Maybe tomorrow around noon they'll be available. Maybe at the dock or so we can meet them one or the other.
Sure.
Okay, Lloyd.
Tomorrow around
Lloyd, get us
noon,
ready, Lloyd. Get us ready, Lloyd. Get it cranked up, buddy.
Liza keeps shout. The High Blade will be at this dock waiting to talk to you. Sure, she will.
Okay.
Yeah.
You can leave. You're not bound here.
Right.
It's your right as a citizen of wherever you're from to come and go.
Thank you.
But if you want safe harbor here, it would be under our terms.
Fine.
You take your ship, you'll sail that way. You will not divert from the course that my finger is pointing. If you do, you will be fired upon by our soldiers at either side of the bank. Are you clear?
Aye, Lloyd.
Lloyd,
Are you clear,
what-
Lloyd? Are you cranked up, Lloyd? Are we good?
If you come back tomorrow, we'll have the same conversation again. Now go.
Looking forward to it. All right,
All
Captain.
right.
Let's go.
Okay, I go towards the wheel, Smudge.
Yep.
You know, guard, I never caught your name, guard. I'm sorry. I introduced myself very politely. Didn't catch your name. I hope I can be of some sort of remembrance to you that when I come back tomorrow, you'll recognize the dog shit captain in person, if that's okay.
How could I forget?
Of course. Are we cranked up, Lloyd? Are we good to go, buddy?
Oh, ready, Captain?
Okay. We get the wheel, buddy. We hit the propulsion system. We start getting this thing cranked up, and we start going a little bit in the air, very slowly, Smudge. And we start turning around at a 180. Okay.
As one, all the guards assembled just take their own little sort of small. They try to stay disciplined, but they're all sort of small step back as the ship rises up and up, and does a little sort of like a 180. Any water in the bottom just sprays at them, just ting ting ting, sticks on their armor. The captain looks on in utter disbelief about what you're doing. That this ship is now flying.
First Mate Eve,
Yes,
will you
Captain.
take the wheel, please? I need to speak to our comrades as we leave, if you don't mind. I want to walk back towards where they're at, Smudge.
I take the wheel.
All right, just head us in that direction, please. Lloyd, get us going. I need the sails from I need everything full-fledged.
Full-fledged sails, Captain.
Okay. Guards, are you still down there, gentlemen? Can you see me?
The captain is staring you direct.
Hi, dog shit captain here. This way, yeah, this way.
Sorry, one sec.
No, you know what? It's okay. It's all right. It's only. Oh, it's your wife. Okay, that's all right. I would be rude. Okay.
You interrupted Bill's speech.
Sorry, Bill.
It's okay. Only because it's you, I'm okay with it. I thought he was like this is something.
He
stupid.
says only because it's you. He's okay with it.
That's nice.
That's
Like,
nice.
keep going, Bill. Keep going, Bill. Keep going, Bill.
Dog shit captain. Hey, this way, yeah,
I
This-
see you.
this way, yeah. Okay,
That way directly.
that way. All right. First mate, take us away. Lloyd, I need higher elevation, Lloyd.
Why is Lloyd in charge of elevation?
What? Lloyd seems to be in charge of everything.
Everything, yeah.
Our elevation, Captain.
Elevation and cleaning.
So, Bill, what are you doing now?
We're just going a little bit higher, and then we're starting to hopefully sail away towards the direction, just away, you know.
In the like out of the harbor, so still elevated, but out of the harbor.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Putting on a show. That's all, Smudge. You know.
You do so, Bill, and as you do so, you see on the sides of the bank a large number of soldiers, rallying to the dock, all with bows armed. Some of them looking at beginning to start sort of place torches down in front of them for kind of a flaming arrow. Obviously, you have caught their attention, and they are concerned about what this unbelievable machine is about to do next.
Unbelievable is right. Okay. Are you good, Eve? Need a hand, or you got it?
Well, they're done. I've made a monster.
I don't know how to steer it, so I'm just holding
I'm
the wheel.
coming. Yeah.
You have to teach me how this works. I don't know what I'm
Go back to the ship, and I try to kick it in the gear and do one of those Fast and Furious. Get it out of there. You know?
Double D shift the airship.
Yeah. Drift King Lucas, DK Lucas. Yeah.
Oh my god.
I'll start selling away Smudge before you think of something heinous to do.
What you do is you sail away into the midday sun, leaving Molemaster behind you, at least for now.
Eve,
Yeah.
I panicked. I'm sorry.
No, I think you handled that quite well.
You think they'll remember me?
I'd be shocked if they didn't. We got to work on your zen. You got to bring it down, buddy.
Listen, man, when you call me a dog shit captain, I just lose
Yeah,
it,
I
okay?
know.
I'm the best captain I've ever met.
Okay, all right, okay. I don't want to deflate you. Obviously, I'm happy for you. You have your boat, but you've been a captain for a day. Build up the reputation of Lucas Crestor. Okay, no one is a legend on day one. You got to build the legend, man. These people don't know who you are.
I
You
just
got
want
to
them to
work
like.
on it.
I just want them to like me, okay?
They're gonna like you, but you have to build this shit up. You need a reputation. If you go off saying I'm so and so, look at me, I've got the biggest bow, blah blah blah. No one's gonna respect you. Gotta build it up slowly, buddy.
I want to be the savior of the seas. I want to do so much good.
Then we'll do that. But we gotta start small.
Okay. All right. Sorry. All right. Okay. I think we're out now. We're good. We're distance further far away. Yeah. Lloyd, phenomenal job. Phenomenal job, buddy.
Oh, thank you, Captain.
It's really clean. Amazing
Uh,
job.
I don't know if I can. Does he Lloyd? I wave at him. Lloyd, I can interact with you, right, Lloyd?
First mate.
Right. Are you came with the boat? Are you part of the boat?
Aren't we all?
I'm a part of the boat. The boat is part of me, first mate.
Okay, this is gonna be more difficult than I thought. Lloyd, I don't want to question your existence, but are you alive? Are you a living person?
Absolutely not, first mate.
Okay, that's good to. I look at Lucas like, what the fuck? Okay, now we know that.
I mean, it came
Lloyd,
with the boat. I don't know.
is there any way you can tell me? Are you a permanent fixture of the boat?
Well, I'd hope so, as long as they're doing a good job. In the captain's
Okay.
eyes, I seem to be doing a great job.
Great
you-
job, Lord.
So you
Great
and
job.
the rest of the crew aren't going anywhere. You reside. You are the boat.
I don't think I could go anywhere, first mate.
Okay, all right.
Careful.
Lloyd,
Would you like
you
to
got-
me to throw myself off the side and
no,
test
no,
it?
no, 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 no. That's actually not a bad idea, but not
Because it
right
would.
now. Never mind. Lloyd, you and I will talk later about how this boat works. But for now, Captain, what do you want to do?
We need to get out of distance of this this town, just at the edge of the horizon, so they can see us hovering in the distance, and then we'll call it a night.
And you do so as we switch to Smithy.
Finally, poor guy's been waiting forever.
I did ask if he wanted to be a temporary seaman for a while. He
I
said-
thought you
he
might
said he
play
was having a-
Clive.
He said he was having a watch.
It was great.
I'm sorry, guys. I got carried away. I apologize. I don't know.
I love it. I love confident Lucas.
I like
Give him a
5-hour
ship, I
energy
mean,
bill.
Oh man.
Yeah, this is 5-hour energy bill.
Not even. I'll take that thing at 3 this morning.
Is it kind of poetic that the same song that's playing when Taplin's dad died is playing now while his ex show is being played? Potentially.
Oh, full circle. I love it.
Taplin, you wake in your plush home apartment in the east wing of Sokol Manor. You're wearing a fine dressing gown and led on your plush 4-poster bed. Comfort personified. To your side is your mustache comb and beautiful handcrafted mirror that you use to trim and care for your facial hair when you wake up.
Am I dead? I say out loud.
Dead? Oh, you're not dead. As the familiar voice of Oppa, your nursemaid, comes
Ah,
in carrying
yeah.
a tray of tea
Oh, God.
and toast. Toast with beautiful, freshly pressed raspberry jam, your favorite breakfast. You're not dead. It's breakfast time.
I hesitantly take a piece of toast. Does it smell like toast?
Yeah.
Oh,
Most delicious toast you ever had, just like Oppa used to make it.
Oh God.
Okay.
I just
Are you alright, dear? You're not hungover again, are you?
I'm gonna like look around get up and look around the room. Maybe look out
As
the
you-
window.
As you try to get up, she stops you. Oh, dear. Don't get up too fast. Don't want to hurt yourself. Just lie down and relax.
Okay. I'll lie back down.
That's
Keep
it.
eating my toast. Look around. See if anything looks out of place.
It's exactly as you remember. Is that nice, dear? Oh, you
Yeah.
love Oppa's toast?
try and slap myself awake.
For sure.
What?
You do so. Oh, don't be silly. Would you like to
Oh,
ask me something?
Wake me up!
You want to go back?
Yes.
Alright. I'm glad. Because you have so much more to do, young sir.
Oh.
She bows down. Gives a little kiss on the forehead. I'll see you. You wake up instead to on your back on a cold marble floor. Above you, Vorgenschatz's dome, sealed and strong, a mile above you. Around you, columns of marble scarred by the explosion, essentially. The roof of Denlaw's tower, completely gone. The structure of it, the roof blown off. The structure that remains, the walls blown outwards, like an egg that's been cracked from the inside, bent and twisted outwards. You wake up to that familiar sight of the dome. You hear footsteps and movement around you.
I try and lift my head up to see.
You see people in armor, frantically kind of moving around, checking bodies. This place is littered with hobgoblin bodies, cultist bodies, bodies of civilians, and of comrades. People running around trying to check. You see someone pumping sort of healing magic into a body.
Do they look like goodies or baddies?
Big perception roll.
Are we the baddies?
Perception.
Oh boy.
Got blood in my eyes.
Really hard to tell.
Can I try and sit up? Do I have all of my limbs?
So you can try and sit up. It's going to take. You feel extremely weak. You can try.
First, I check that I've still got all of my appendages.
Do you want to give me a strength check?
Strength check, you say? Nope.
You're just killing it.
Try and
Nice.
check your arms.
Jetty's back.
Yeah.
Check your arms. Try and place them behind you and try. Oh, can't. Just too weak. While you lay there looking at the mass of vines and thorns that make up Flan Skylands now, you hear a familiar voice and say, Here, it's Taplin. It's Taplin. And the familiar sight of Thuruk
Hey.
runs up to you and feels your vision from above. And she looks at you in disbelief and shock. You're alive. Are you okay?
I just let out a small smile before going unconscious again.
Nice.
And you do so. Eventually, there are more people around you. So, like a small crowd, including Glever from the Welcomers, come back like, "Oh, he's waking up. You're right, lad." Come on now, you with us?
Yeah. Can I have some more toast?
I'll get you some toast. No, just take it easy,
Toast
lad.
is
All right.
So good.
Just take it easy, yeah. We'll try and help you, but you know this isn't going to be a nice thing to see. All right. And they ease you up slowly. As you come up, you look down, and you are horrified to see that you have lost a good proportion of your left leg.
Shit.
From probably about halfway up the thigh.
Oh boy.
Oh wow.
And you look out now, seeing across Flan, the roof of Denlaw's is completely destroyed. It's almost a flat platform, apart from the few remaining sort of pillars that still remain. You look out, and over the way, you see Vallejo Castle glowing green with the magic of Vorgan Sharets, who is there. You are still in Flan, and there is still a dragon there to fight. And that's where we'll end the game.
Oh boy.
Wow.
I fucking knew it.
Wow.
Mm.
Wow.
That's gonna take a
Wow.
lot more than a couple of hit points of healing to fix.
Oh, the one-legged smithy. Time to forge yourself a new leg.
Didn't we
That's
establish
tough, buddy.
he's not a blacksmith?
Definitely not.
It's not going to be a very good leg.
It's tough.
God.
That's tough, man. One leg tugs. Jesus.
Whew.
Did a roll for legs, feet, hand, or arm, and
Wow.
Shit.
we rolled leg.
Yeah, that'll happen.
Yeah,
Yeah, that'll happen.
that'll happen. If you're gonna stand next to exploding portals, don't expect to keep all your limbs.
No.
That's pretty cool, though. I mean,
That's like
That's-
permanent, dude.
so that's pretty cool. Yeah.
That's
It's really-
yeah.
Your speed is halved.
Yeah,
Oh,
but
God,
my
the
charisma
mechanics-
goes up, right? Because I got character now.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Character.
Especially like a
Character.
parking lot with that thing too, you know? That's pretty sweet. Oh my leg! Oh my god! Huh?
That's cool. That's fucking cool.
That's awesome, Smudge. Thanks,
Yes.
buddy.
Yeah, GG's. That was awesome.
Thanks, I had fun.
Feels good to D&D again. Holy
Yeah,
moly!
it was fucking dope. Thanks, Smudge. That was a great game. Yeah,
I'm gonna hate
it's super
Maulmaster
good.
so hard.
You gonna hit what?
I'm gonna hate Maulmaster.
You thought Flan was bad. This place is terrible.
No.
Honestly,
fucking
I
sucks
think that
here.
might be on us. Like, we did kind of approach this with, in retrospect, probably in a weird way. Like, we're dignitaries, and we just sort of we floated up. We didn't do the kind of pomp and ceremony that the dignitaries should do.
I mean, we have just been through a massive amount, so
Yeah, I'm not
not
yeah.
overly
I mean,
surprising.
Maulmaster were pretty much arseholes to a bunch of refugees, but yeah, bunch of arseholes to a bunch of refugees.
Awesome.
It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great, Matthew. Calm down. It's gonna be okay.
Yeah, sure. While we're on the boat, it's gonna be great.
We just gotta make a better impression. That's on me. That's on me. I overthought things. I got excited. Sorry about that. We're gonna do better. I'll do better. Okay.
It was fun. I'm glad that Lucas is. I'm glad that Lucas is a captain again. This is what Lucas was born for.
Well, I know Smudge. Trust me, I'll lose the ship in the next time it happens. So don't worry. He gives everything, takes it away. You know, so.
I was excited. I knew you'd be really happy.
Oh God, so good.
Enjoy making you happy.
So good.
But now you have to
But
come
I've
up.
got a whole thing for you to read. I need you to make a character sheet for the boat. I need you to work out.
I'm on it. I'm on it.
maybe some of the crew, what's underneath, what's in the boat, what
Love
weapons the boat might have. We need to do all that stuff together.
Oh
No
yeah.
No problem, buddy. I love it. Hell yeah.
How the boat flies. I found quite a cool book. Like, think about all this stuff. So,
Nice.
That's cool. Yeah, that's cool.
Thanks, guys. Let's play again soon.
GG.
Yes, it
man.
was fun,
That was
dude.
awesome.
Thanks a lot, buddy.
I knew one of you would stay behind. I knew it.
I thought it was going to be
Yeah.
Zephy.
Everyone wants to stay.
Everyone wants to be noble.
I think Hugh would have stayed, but not Lucas. Lucas pieced out. What are you talking about?
I was thinking about it as soon as you set it up. I was like, right. I was like, Smithy would want to, would like take the opportunity to be selfless, but only if it presents itself, and only if it was for someone who he genuinely thought was like would help the group more than he would. So if it was like a minor character, I wouldn't have done it. Right? He would have just been like, nah, I'm gonna help him better than you can. But it was Aya, so I was like, oh fuck, like Smithy would definitely
I don't think
take the opportunity.
nowhere in my plans did I think that you'd send Arya through. I guess I didn't even compute that could happen.
Yeah, I didn't think we'd get our year out in the
I
end.
think
So that's pretty cool.
Gotta go with the flow.
Gotta
Alright.
go
Or I
with
guess
the
maybe in
flow.
the back of my mind, I thought if someone tried, then she might try and force them through herself.
Well, it's a good thing
Wild.
that
I think
Smithy did it. It's
Sorry,
good you
Matt.
did it. Sorry, it's good that you did it at the end because if I would have tried to take Aya through successfully, that would have probably collapsed the portal
Yeah.
way too early.
Wow.
Well,
I think you
could've.
might have been all right.
Or just on death.
Yeah, probably been okay. Someone gets thrown a little bit further out to sea. I think
Yeah.
we'll probably be there. We'll probably be right.
GG's.
What next, Toots? What do we do? What do we do now?
Well,
oh yeah, that's right. There's logistics to be decided, isn't there?
yeah. I was gonna message you and say like, if Smithy's dead, that's totally fine. I'll play a new character. I was gonna say like, if you want to just leave it that we don't know what happens to Smithy, and I just play someone else who's like geographically, in the same place as the crew. I was like, we could just do that. Or if like Smithy is like, he's alive, but obviously we can't play like 2 campaigns in one, then I could play like a temporary character until we happen to get back to Smithy. So like I'm
It's
up
all
for
on the
anything.
table.
We've done it in the past, haven't we? We've played the B team.
Oh yeah, you hear that, Smudge?
You're right.
Double
We
the prep.
can't play 2 campaigns at once. Or can we? Or can we?
Are there enough survivors there? I'm
We
up
can have a
Zurich.
kobold.
Oh shit! Yeah. So
Let's
everyone plays.
think about it as a collective. My initial suggestion would be, let's not force Tooth to do anything. My initial suggestion would be that Tooth makes a new character for Mole Master and beyond, but that sporadically, perhaps, some or all of us return to Flan in some capacity.
Dope.
Almost, I would say, is like kind of like one shots. Because I don't think
Yeah.
we need to do like a new there's like a picture into what is happening
Yeah, that sounds really cool. Yeah.
Yeah, I think
every
that's a good
now and
idea.
then, and we could all do that, or some of us could do that. We could record it, like whatever. I did have this sort of thought of like, what if there's 5 of you? What if 2 people go through, 3 people stay? Like we actually have like a big split.
Yeah.
And then I might have said, well, do we like actually do sort of 2? I don't know, maybe not. Maybe not. I don't think we have a whole campaigns worth of stuff to do in Flan while everything else is going on. But I think, yeah, the kind of glimpses into what's happening, how the situation is changing. I have some stuff already thought out about what that could be. as like a one shot, like we're going on a mission to do this time to thwart the cult and the dragon. I think that'd be super cool.
I
Yeah,
think it's
that
fun
sounds cool.
that it'll keep us grounded too, because it's so easy for us to be like we're so detached from Flan.
But
And if
fuck
we get
this.
Yeah, if we get to play it
Yeah,
every
yeah,
now and then in
absolutely.
small doses, we're like, oh, we're reminded, metagame wise, like, oh, that's why we're doing this.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Taplin, you're not alone. Maybe Kraz is still alive, so you're not totally fucked.
Oh
I
wow.
think there's loads of
Yeah.
people in
Yeah.
plan to play. Still.
With the ghost of Hugh Black.
You could be
Apart from him.
a revenant.
Oh man, you could be like Salt on Revenge or something, right?
Vengeful spirit.
Yes.
Cool.
Alright,
Awesome.
GGs.
Super cool.
Super cool.
Thanks, buddy. Thanks, guys.
Sorry, Taplin.
No, I loved it. I thought it was awesome.
Thanks for being a good sport by watching.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
no,
don't
it's
think
great.
I could do that. I think I'd be like, yeah, I'm listening.
Sure.
I'd be like playing Call of Duty. Like, yeah, well, I love
concerns
watching.
me.
Uh-huh.
No, I was into it. It was,
You're
I
a
think
good
like
soul.
if I had to do it like for multiple
Yeah.
episodes, I'd probably get
That would
bored,
be-
but
Yeah, I do
Just
that to
one
you.
of the highlights. All right, let's let Smudge go be with his lovely wife and child.
I'm kind of
Catch you
free.
later.
People weren't doing it.
Oh, right, it's Friday night and y'all have the weekend off. How could I forget?
No.
Not all of us.
Nice. I know what you mean.
Yeah, I would do, but I gotta go and take a load of drugs and wind down for bed because
Fair
I'm
enough.
40 now.
Fair enough.
4-0.
Wow.
Hit the big 4-0 time. I got a bedtime now.
Not a bad time.
God, I'm getting there. I know what you mean. Jeez.
Yeah, but your bedtime is like 2 in the afternoon because you get up at 2 in the morning to go
That's
to work.
fair. Just a 12-hour sleep. That's me.
Bananas.
I hate bananas.
All right, I'm out. I'll catch you later, you guys.
Bye, Cabs.
Bye,
Enjoy your
Cabs.
time.
Later.